Hey guys, welcome to Fanfic Fanatics. So in today's video we are gonna see, what if Deku became Uchiha and had massive harem? Movie. Before starting, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are interested in MHA fanfictions. This story is Brothers of Destruction by DemonKruzher. Narrator Pav, Izumi, Sai, Kyoka. You are missing them, aren't you? Izumi. Yeah, Shoka. It's been 8 years. Katsumi. Yeah, even your Uchiha sis doesn't scream that much anymore, and well you know. Psycho. What are you girls talking about? Kami. Gossip. Izumi. Oh, since Kaminari and Mineta were expelled and you two are here, you don't know. I have a twin brother. Both. What? Psycho. Why isn't he here? Izumi. Because he was diagnosed quirkless, and me with my friends Shoka, Shoto, Katsumi and Katsuki made his life a living hell. We bully him a lot. Psycho. Why would you do that to an innocent boy? He wasn't asked to be born like that. Kami. Totally. Izumi. I know. Okay, my big sister even made his life hell. My older brother Izuka was only there for him. Psycho. What about your parents? Izumi. They were the same, but they forgot about him completely. Psycho. When did he run away? Izuma. When he was 10 and Izuka was 18. Kami. Any clues? Izuma. No. Psycho. So what happened after that? Izumi. We tried to find them but we couldn't. My dad took on drinking and my mom was hospitalized due to having a mental breakdown. She is out but she hasn't been the same way. Shoka. Our older sister doesn't even talk to us. Katsumi. My older sister was in love with Izuka ni. Shoka. Same as mine. Psycho. Like sisters, they like the same type of guy. You love Izumi's twin brother, don't you? Both. Yes. Momo. I wonder what we will do now. Iida. Well, since the surprise attack of the League, our parents have been mad at Ua for letting this repeat itself. Kyoka. I know, even my dad wants me to quit Ua. Momo. Mine as well. Tsuyu. My siblings don't want me to get hurt. Izuma. Well, that's the thing, the staff is having a meeting and they don't want me there. Kami. I wonder if it's more training or security. Izumi. We should trust the staff, they will do anything in their power to protect us. All. Yeah. Meanwhile, with the staff, Nezu. Most of the parents want their children to drop from Ua and we are losing the trust of the people due to the League and their attacks. AM. They are after me. This is my fault. Mike. Don't blame yourself, All Might now. Aizawa. We should prepare our students even more. Midnight. But how we can protect them 24/7? Ectoplasm. She is right, we are human, we are going to make mistakes. RG. We need to do something. Snipe. Because we might cause a student to get killed. Aizawa. Nezu. Nezu. There is only one option. Aizawa. What is it? Nezu. I am going to call the Anbu. All. What? AM. But sir, they are brutal, they killed without hesitation. Mike. They don't even have any soul or regards to humanity. Midnight. Do you think this is a good idea? Power Loader. I think there ain't no choice for this, it's the only way. AM. But who are you planning on hiring? Nezu. Looks at them serious, the Uchiha brothers. Mike. You mean the Brothers of Destruction? Midnight. They have killed a lot of people and went on missions that are considered suicide and always come back in one piece. RG. They are brutal. AM. Their eyes don't have any soul. Nezu. It's the only option we have left. Everyone, I know they would be an asset if we told the world that the Uchiha brothers are with us, then villains won't attack. Aizawa. We have no choice, don't we? Nezu. No. Midnight. When will you call them? Nezu. I already did and they are here. All. Where? Nezu. Looks up. Hello, Uchiha brothers. They all look up to see the Uchiha brothers. They're looking at them with their mask on. As they had their outfits. One. Older one. Hello, I'm the older brother. Younger one. I'm the younger one of the two. Aizawa. You two, how did you snuck inside of the barrier? Older one. Stealth. Midnight. Can I ask you something? Both. Sure. Midnight. How old are you? Older. I'm 26. Younger. I'm 18. All. Wow, you are young. Aizawa. So how is this going to work? Nezu. The older one would be an assistant to you, Aizawa and All Might. Both. Okay. Nezu. Meanwhile the younger one would be a student at 1A. Aizawa. So they will show their identities to the school. Nezu. Yes, ain't that right, Izuku and Izuka? The class are shocked that these are the missing sons of Dragon Breath and Telic. Izuka. Always that smart one takes off the mask. Izuku. I told you we should have changed our faces, takes off his mask. Midnight. Daddy. Izuka. And you wanted to change our appearance. Izuku. I retract my statement. Nezu. So our deal. Izuku. We accept. Izuka. But don't expect us to forget or forgive our family. Izuku. Yeah, and if they piss us off I can kill them. Nezu. Alright, fine, now we are going to meet them. Are you both ready and your families? Izuku. Of course. Izuka. Let's get them. Both disappear. AM. Nezu, you knew all of this time. Nezu. Not exactly to discover this when I met them last week. But they are married to 2 women each. Mike. Nice. Midnight. I hope they are willing to share. Nezu. They said yes. Midnight. Sweet. Aizawa. They have children. Nezu. Izuka has a daughter 4 years old and Izuku has a son 2 years old. Midnight. Wow. Nezu. Now into official business. All. What? Nezu. Who will be adopting Eri? I say $100 Izuku would adopt her. AM. Mirio. Rest. Aizawa. Aizawa. I don't think so. Nezu. Alright, I'll be winning, so prepared the money everyone. AM. Will you invite the families of the classes? Nezu. Yes, they are on their way, we should go and meet them. Aizawa, tell Izuma to take her class to the auditorium for the announcement. Aizawa. Alright. Back in class we are. Izuma get a text from Aizawa. Izuma. Class, can I have your attention? All. Yes, sensei. Izuma. We are needed at the auditorium for an emergency meeting, and also your parents are coming, so let's go. They all go up and they began to walk toward the auditorium. Izumi. Nei-chan. Izuma. Yeah, Izumi. You think we will ever meet them again? Izuma. Only time will tell, Izumi, only time will tell. Izumi. I miss them so much. Izuma. Me too, but we have to find them and earn their forgiveness. Izumi. Nei-chan. Izuma. I know what your feelings for Izuku, or I feel the same way for Izuka. Izumi. We can't be with them, can we? Izuma. No, we can only be sisters towards them. The two just hug each other and went toward the auditorium, not knowing that they are going to meet them very soon. Narrator Pav. We see the class arrive at the auditorium to see their parents, 1B, Big 3 and some other students. Eri. Uncle Mirio, what are we doing here? Mirio. We are going to meet 2 brothers. Eri. Who? Najire. They are the Uchiha brothers. Eri. Oh, are they nice? Najire. I'm not sure. Meanwhile, with Izumi and Izuma are with their parents. Inko. Hey girls, how you been? Izumi. Not that good, mom. Hisashi. It's the anniversary of our boys leaving. Izuma. Have they contacted you, mom, dad? Inko. No, sweetie, and I'm worried. I don't want to get the call they found their bodies. About to cry. Shoto. Big sister. Fuyumi. Don't call me that, I hate you, Shoto. Shoka. But Nei-chan. Fuyumi. You are the reason Izuka had to take Izuku away from us. I was in love with Izuka and now I can't be with him. You destroyed your sister's happiness. Uchiha. Fuyumi. Izuka belongs to get slapped. Fuyumi. You made fun of him having a quirkless brother. You made him cry. I made him feel better. You think he will love you? Uchiha. Chuya. Fuyumi. Fuyumi. Chuya. Natsuo, shut up. Shoka. Mom, dad. Rei. She has a right to feel this way. We were horrible to Izuku. Enji. That's right. The rest of the parents were talking with their kids as they are enjoying their time with each other. As they see Nezu coming towards them as he stood up to see all of them. Nezu. Welcome, parents of my students. I'm here to talk with you about the recent events with the League of Villains. I know most of you want to take your kids away from the school. I don't blame you, but I am here to plead with all of you with a chance to make it up. Mr. Jiro. How do you think you will be doing this? Mr. Yaoyorozu. I agree. Last time my daughter got injured, I don't want my daughter to attend UA anymore. It's too dangerous. Mr. Uraraka. I feel the same way. The rest of the parents agree with them as their kids tried to protest with them as they are telling them that they are worried about their safety. Nezu. So I have a proposition. Have you guys heard about the Anbu organization? Mr. Yaoyorozu. You want them to protect our kids. Mrs. Ashido. What's special about them? Endeavor. They are very powerful people with strong quirks, but they aren't part of the law. They do any type of missions. Also missions that are basically suicide. All of them return back. Mrs. Uraraka. They don't sound bad. Hisashi. But the thing is that they do something heroes don't. Mrs. Jiro. Which is? They can kill people. This made all of them shock as Mr. Yaoyorozu spoke up. Mr. Yaoyorozu. I hired them in the past to protect me and my clients when we aren't in Japan. They are really good with their jobs. Mr. Principal, who will you be getting? Nezu. The Uchiha brothers. Mr. Yaoyorozu. Those two. Izumi. What is special about them? Mr. Yaoyorozu. They are from an old clan of shinobis where they have this powerful ocular power called the Sharingan. Katsuki. What's is this Sharingan? Endeavor. It's a powerful eyes that have many abilities where they can copy any fighting style and the user of those eyes can use it. But also they put their enemies under illusions where days in there are seconds outside of the world. They are powerful, even mere All Might can't stand against them. This made the class and the rest of the parents shocked that someone is that strong. Katsuki. I can beat them. But that's just their basic Sharingan. They have even an evolved Sharingan called the Mangekyo where they gain abilities, and also the Amaterasu, the black flame that never goes out. Mr. Yaoyorozu. Nothing can extinguish them. They are powerful. They can for eternity. They even have an armor type humanoid that they can control. But the full body Susanoo only they get when they have the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Wow, they sure seem strong. But also legend said that Uchiha clan can hold even a greater ocular power called the Rinnegan. Izumi. The Rinnegan. Mr. Yaoyorozu. They say that they are the eyes of a god. This made all of them shocked that a human can be a god. Abara. No mortal can become a god. Mr. Yaoyorozu. It's just a myth. But they said those of the Uchiha who have the Sharingan, they are clouded in darkness. They are not even human. Nezu. They are the ones who will be protecting your kids. Aizawa. So parents, what do you say? Parents. If Mr. Yaoyorozu said they are strong, then we accept. Mr. Yaoyorozu. Nezu, when they will arrive? Nezu. They are already here. Then there is a big puff as they saw the two next to Nezu as they have their mask on. Nezu. This are the Uchiha brothers, welcome them. All. Hello. Older. Nice to meet you all. Younger. Stop flirting ass. Older. Smack his head, shut up. Younger. Want to go asshole. Nezu. Please introduce yourself. Older. Takes off his mask. My name is Izuka Uchiha, I'm the oldest one of the two, nice to meet you. Younger. Take off his mask. My name is Izuku Uchiha and I'm the youngest and the hot one of the two. Midoriya. Izuka Oni-chan, my boys, my babies, Ni-chan. Izuka. Shut the hell up. Izuku. We only came here for a job. But don't think we are coming back to your family. Fuyumi. Izuka crying. Inko. Izuka, my baby boys, I'm sorry for everything, we regret everything. Izuku. Bullshit. Izuka. We aren't not even family anymore, we found our own families. Uchiha. What do you mean by that? Izuku. This shows off their wedding rings, *, we are married to two beautiful women each. Uchiha. No. Fuyumi. Smiling but sad. At least he is happy. Papa. Daddy. Inko. Whose children are those? Izuku. This is my son Kotaro Uchiha. Izuka. And this my daughter Anya Uchiha. Anya. Daddy, why does she look like you, points to Izuma. Izuku. Anya, those are the meanies that made your daddy and my life miserable. Anya. Meanies. Kotaro. Stay away from Papa. Inko. Hisashi cried that their own grandchild hate them. Nezu. Who are this lovely woman? Hi, I'm Ino Uchiha and I'm Izuku's wife, nice to meet you. And my name is Kushina Uzumaki and I'm Izuku's second wife. Mrs. Yaoyorozu. Are you expecting? Kushina. Yeah, I'm 4 months. Mrs. Uraraka. You look radiant. Kushina. Thank you. This broke Katsumi. Shoka and Izumi's heart that Izuku is taken and has kids already. My name is Mabui Uchiha and I'm Izuka's first wife. And my name is Makoto Uchiha. Nice to meet all of you. Fuyumi. They are more beautiful than me, I can't even compete. You're a Shia. Those bitches all. As Makoto went toward Fuyumi and held her hand and whispered something in her ear. Makoto. Whispering, hey, if you show me and Mabui that your love for Izuka is real, then we don't mind sharing him with you. Fuyumi. I will. Makoto. Good. Nezu. Anyway, they are going to be here. Izuka would be in the teacher's apartment with his family. Also Izuku here would be with 1A and have their own room. Izuku. Looks at Eri, and who is this adorable little princess? Eri. I'm not a princess, I'm a snowball. Izuku. Sorry, but you seem like a beautiful little princess. Eri. Giggles, you are very funny and warm. Izuku. Thank you. Do you have a mommy and daddy? Eri. No. Izuku. Why? Eri. Because I'm a cursed child. Izuku. Hugs her. You aren't a cursed child, you are a beautiful little girl that deserves to have love and a family. Hey, how about this? Why don't I adopt you? Eri. Really? Kushina. Of course we can be your mommies. Ino. That's right. Eri. Okay. Izuku. That settles it. Looks at her scars. Why do you have scars? Mirio. Well, one explanation later. Izuku. If you excuse me, I'll be back. Inko. Where did Izuku go? Ino. Picks up Eri, a visit to overhaul. Izumi. Why? Izuka. To end his miserable life, and I'm an uncle again, sweet. In the background we see Nezu getting paid by the staff. Izuka. Let him have his fun. Smiling, I bet he will regret that day when he tries that with Eri. This made the girls of 1A older sister blush seeing his smile as their sisters saw this and smirked for teasing later with their mothers. Narrator Pav. We see the class walking back to their dorms after saying goodbye to their parents. Hisashi and Inko wanted to introduce themselves to their grandchildren, but they see Izuka and well. Izuka. Don't you dare get close to my daughter or niece and nephew. Inko could see the hatred her own son had for her. Hisashi felt ashamed of what he did in the past. They left without saying anything. Izumi and Izuma were sad about this. They are the ones who caused this and now they have a broken family. Mina. Uchiha sensei. Izuka. Just call me Izuka. What is it? Mina. How many people have you killed? All. Mina Ashido. Mina. I'm just curious. Izuka. It's over 30,000 people. This made all of them shocked at how many lives he has taken. Iida. Don't you feel remorse? Izuka. The last one was a pedophile who kidnapped little girls and puts in the internet how he taped the young girls and then kills them. Cut their bodies in pieces and eat her. So tell me, do you think he can be fixed? This made everyone shock and some even throw up. Makoto. You should haven't been that brutal. Izuka. They ask for it. They opened the door to see Izuku already there as he was wiping his blade off the blood. Izuka. I guess you took care of him. Izuku. Yeah, and the other prisoners help. Izuka. How? Izuku. I just yelled I'm part of the Brothers of Destruction and if they want to live tell me who is overhaul, and they pointed at him. He asked why would they do that. One said, prisoner. Izuka. Burst out laughing. Eri. Is that bird man gone? Izuku. That's right, you don't have to be afraid anymore, princess. Eri. Thank you, daddy. Izuku. Anything for my princess. Kotaro. Eri, papa strong, he will make you happy like he is doing with me. Eri. I know. Kushina. Izuku, this weekend me and Ino are taking her shopping. Izuku. I don't mind. Mabui. Let's go with you. Kushina. Thanks. Izuma. Izuka. Izuku. Both. WHT. Izumi. Why did you become this? Izuka. You two wanted to be heroes. Izuku. What you said, I couldn't never be a hero, and you were right, I can't be a hero, so thanks for opening my eyes because now I enjoy what I do, and smirks, it's bring me a lot of joy. Izuka. Same. Both sisters couldn't believe that they caused this to their own twin brothers. They wanted them to stop and take a new turn in life. Izumi. You still can change and be a hero that doesn't kill, I know you can. Izuma. That's right, so please come. Izuku. We aren't coming back. Izuka. We like our new life. Izuku. That's right, smiling, and it's thanks to you and them Bakugo twins and Todoroki twins that we found true love and a true family. This made the girls of 1A blushed seeing Izuku's smile, their hearts skip a beat. Kami. He is so handsome. Psycho. I know, right? If he has 2 wives, don't you think they are willing to share him? Kami. Girl, if they do, I'll do anything to convince me to join them. Psycho. Me too, I bet you he is a beast in bed. Katsuki and Shoto could hear their hearts shattered into million of pieces that their own crushes are failing in love with Izuku even more. Momo. Izuku. Izuku. Yes, Momo. I was wondering about something. Izuku. If you were talking about the time someone rescued from those kidnappers, yes, that was me. Momo. I knew it, you were the one who saved me. I wanted to find you forever and I couldn't. Thank you for saving me. Izuku. Don't mention it. I was doing the right thing. Kyoka. You really are special, aren't you, Izuku? Izuku. Looks at her and gives her a seductive smile. And what makes you think that, rockstar, huh? Kyoka. Blushing. Mina. He has game. Izuka. Yeah, of course, I was the one who trained him to be a ladies' man. Ino. Which I hate. Kushina. Yeah, Izuku. You two sure can talk, because when I conquer, the 2 of you wanted more. Both blushing. Shut up. Kotaro. Stomach growls. Papa, Mama's hungry. Izuku. Let's get you something to eat. Champ and Princess, are you hungry? Eri. Yes. Izuku. Okay. Izuka. Let me help. Izuma. I didn't know you could cook. Izuka. Had to, because your dear old mother forgot to feed Izuku. Izuma. Silence. They both went toward the kitchen to make them all dinners. Shoka. You two, Kushina and Ino, I want you to divorce my husband. Ino. You really want to die, don't you? Katsumi. We are stronger than you. Ino. Really? Katsumi. My sister belongs with Uchiha and not 2 old broads. Mabui. You sure have a mouth. How many dicks have been there, because it stinks from over here. Katsuki. I'll kill you. He then was stopped by a kunai at his throat, as it was Izuku. Izuku. Don't threaten my wives, please, or my sister-in-law. We don't want you to be the first casualty of us working here now, so we. Katsuki. You don't. Katsuki dropped to the ground as he wasn't moving, but he was breathing. Izumi. Katsuki, what did you do, Oni-chan? Izuku. First, don't call me Oni-chan, and second, he is under a genjutsu, an illusion where he is witnessing his worst nightmares. Katsumi. What is it? Izuku. Smirks. I'm not telling you. He went back into the kitchen to help Izuka. Izuka. You are making him watch as you fuck Kami Yutsushimi, aren't you? Izuku. Yes. Izuka. Nice. Izuku. Thanks. They made dinner for everyone as they all sat down to eat, as Katsumi took Katsuki to CRG, which she couldn't do anything. The class took a bite and they all were in taste bud heavens. 1A. Delicious. Both. Thank you. Kushina. I'll feed Eri. Inko. I'll feed my baby boy. Kotaro. Mama. Eri. Thanks, mommy. Kushina. You are welcome, sweetie. They talk as Izuku gets to know his classmates. He bonded with the girls and with Shoji and Tokiyami a bit more, since both are like home loners and outcasts. Izuka and his family left with Izuma right behind them. As Izuku and his family went toward their own bedroom, and they slept knowing that their dorms would be rebuilt to accommodate Eri as well. Meanwhile, with Shiragaki, as he was in front of someone as the person was wearing a mask. Shiragaki. So Tobi, what do you want? Tobi. I want the death of the Brothers of Destruction. Shiragaki. The Uchiha brothers, my mole said that they are the new protectors of Ua. Tobi. That's right, I want them dead. Shiragaki. If you help me kill All Might and his successor Izumi Midoriya, then you got yourself a deal. Tobi. He disappears. Shiragaki. I don't trust him. Kurogiri. Me neither, sir. Shiragaki. We need to keep an eye on him. Shiragaki. Yes, sir. Who is this Mysterio person? Tobi. Only time will answer that question. Narrator Pav. It's Izuku's first day as a student at Ua with Ino as well. As Kushina stays behind due to being pregnant, Mabui and Makoto come to keep her company. Right now Izuku is doing his toughest challenge ever and his brother is helping him. Izuka. Ready. Izuku. Ready. Izuka. Okay, this is what you do. You think that he is teaching him a new jutsu or something, but not what Izuka is really doing. Izuka. You have to gently comb the hair to not let it hurt her when it's being pulled. Izuku. Got it. Izuka is teaching Izuku how to comb a little girl's hair. As Eri like it because she always wanted her daddy to do this and now she has one. Eri. Giggles. Anya. What's wrong Eri? Eri. I'm just happy that I have my daddy doing this. Anya. I'm glad. Ino. Next time I can do it Eri. Eri. Okay mommy. Izuku. Okay let's us do this. Izuka taught Izuku the basics which Izuku was a good learner as Izumi was watching this. Izumi. Oni-chan ni-chan I'm sorry what I have done. There is nothing we can do to make it up to you but we will try. Izuka. Opens the doors alright everyone it's time to head for school. Izuku. Shut the hell up. I'm doing something more important. Izuma saw Izuku doing Eri's hair as she was shocked that he could do this. Izuma. How? Izuku. Easy Izuka is teaching me. Izuma. But how did you learn this? Izuka. When Mabui told me she was pregnant and we found out it was a girl I went to classes where first father are being taught everything to diaper change, baths, changing clothes, feeding and if you have a daughter then their hair. Izuku. It was hilarious. Izuka. Shut up, Eri. Why? Izuku. Well Princess Izuka was making too many mistakes because he was so nervous. Izuka. Can you blame me? We didn't want to have their same parental style. Izuku. That's true and done. Eri. How do I look daddy? Izuku. Like a princess. Eri. Thanks daddy. Izuku. You are welcome. Kotaro. Papa. Izuku. Hey champ. Picks up ready for your day with Nezu. Kotaro. Yeah, Kushina. I can look after him. Izuku. No you are pregnant and I want you to rest. Makoto. He is right. Kushina. Fine. The girls of 1A saw how Izuku was considerate with his second wife and that made them more curious about him. Izuku. Smiling now I have to go but if you need anything I'll send a clone to get your stuff I special edition ramen you wanted. Kushina. I've been craving that. Izuku. I know. Kushina. Be careful. Izuku. I will. They all left and headed to class as Izuku and Izuka came inside of the school. People began to whisper about them not being heroes but monsters. Izumi and Izuma wanted to say something but what they didn't know how to defend them at all. They arrived to see a note as Izuma read it. Izuma. Aizawa has a mission and he left us in charge. Izuka. He is sleeping. Izuma. Yes well class all of you know our two new students and new teacher assistant. We will be doing our regular thing and nothing changing anything. Izuka. We will be teaching you chakra and improving your quirks. Kirishima. Sensei. Izuka. Yes Kirishima. Kirishima. From your viewpoint who do you think is the strongest out of all of us? Izuka. Ask that to my brother. Katsumi. I-chan will choose me. Shoka. No me. Izumi. I ain't that right Oni-chan. Izuku. That's a big no and the strongest is here points to Momo. Momo. Me I can't I was recommended to come to UA. Izuka. Which was a good thing. Izuku. That's right if you participate in the entrance exams you will have not let anyone get points. Momo. Can you please explain? Katsuki. That's right how is ponytail a lot stronger than me. Shoto. Or me, Kami. Shut up Katsuki let him speak. Psycho. That's right. Both boys were shocked that the girls they had a crush on yelled at them to be quiet. Izuku. Her quirk is to create non-living objects ain't that right? Kyoka. Yes, Izuku. M's beauty queen here making Momo blush she can create anything that it's not living. Shoto. Get to your point. Izuku. If she wanted she could create an atomic bomb if she wanted to. And rule the entire world. This shocked them all about this that Momo could create that. Izuku. That is not the only way she is stronger. Also she can crash the economy around the world if she wanted to. She can create any currency of any country like that without working also she can make things for herself and sell them companies will go bankrupt. Any new fashioned clothes that will come out she can make them with ease and everything. Momo. Wow, Izuku. But you lack self-confidence in your quirk and yourself. When you are corner you always overthink things and lose. That's why I want to train your mind to adapt and make you believe in yourself in your power because I think you could be an amazing hero. 1,000-watt smile. Momo was crying at this point because she never heard this from anybody. Except for her parents. She was so happy as the girls hugged her. Izuku. Did I made you sad? Momo. No, Izuka. You goddamn idiot, she is happy because you praised her and she realized that she can matter too. Izuku. Did I? Momo. Yes, wiping tears away. Izuku. Well, you are very welcome. Momo. Thank you. Izuku. Anyway, what's next? Izuma. Well, I am here. Izuku. All Might. Izuka. What are you doing here? Well, young Uchiha Nezu invited the top 10 heroes to UA because he wants you Izuku to face against your classmates. Izuku. Smirks, this is going to be fun having my revenge Sharingan activated. And you Izuka Uchiha against the top 10 heroes. Izuka. Smirks, this is going to be interesting. Ino. All Might, sir. Yes, Ino. You should make sure they have a few ambulances on standby. How many? Ino. Let's see, counts Izumi and her friend group, that's 5, and counts the top, that's another 4, so 9 I think. Izuka. I already sent a text to Fuyumi to come and see us. Izuku. Ain't Mirko the number 6 hero? Izuka. Oh hell yeah baby. So let's go and change to your hero costumes. Kami. Oh, I think Izuku is kinda hot wearing his hero costumes. Psycho. I agree. 1A girls. I believe so as well. As Izuka and Izuku disappear using their Sharingan. Izumi. We are dead, aren't we? Ino. Not sure, but we will see. Yeah, he is going to kill Katsuki and Shoto, he hates them the most. Meanwhile, with Shirogaki, as he was in his hideout, as he was heavily injured as he saw the person that was about to kill him. Shirogaki. Coughs up blood. Who are you? Shin Uchiha, and I'll kill you and the Uchiha brothers to cleanse the world of the Uchiha name. As Shin killed Shirogaki and left his hideout with numerous people dead. As Izuku and Izuka for some reason felt another Sharingan user. Narrator Pav. Izuku. Hey Ne-chan. Fuyumi. Izuku. Izuka. Ice Queen. Fuyumi. I told you not call me that, pouts. Izuka. I'm so jealous of your heart right now, because it's pounding inside of you and I'm not. Fuyumi. Shut up, Baka. Izuku. Smooth. Fuyumi. Don't encourage him. Izuku. Hey, it's he who taught me to be a ladies' man. Izuka. And I am proud of that. You're a Shia. Izuka, can you do a pickup line with me? Izuka. Close your legs, I can smell the ocean. Izuku. Burst out laughing. Inko. Izuka, you shouldn't done that. Both. We don't have to listen to you. Inko. But, Izuku. But nothing, you are lucky that you are still breathing at this moment. Izuka. That's right, so don't piss us off. Izuku. Ne-chan, I'm sorry for what I am going to do to your assholes of siblings. Fuyumi. Meh, Nezu. Alright class, you will be going against Izuku Uchiha and the rules are simple, survive. Izuku. Let's go, disappears. Izumi. Ne-chan. Izuka. Hey Natsuo Tuya, she is talking to you. Izumi. I mean you can you. Nezu. Ems Midoriya go inside of the city. Izumi. Yes sir. They left as Izumi, Katsumi and Shoka were a bit afraid what Izuku is going to do. Katsuki. Hey nerd, if we win this match you will dump those bitches of wives you called. Put your cursed children in an orphanage. Shoto. And marry our sister and he a bitch for the rest of your miserable life. Izuku. Amaterasu. As they are covered in black flames as they scream in pain. They are being roasted alive. They see Izuku on top of a building. Izuku. Burn in hell. Katsumi. Shoka, use your ice to help them. Shoka. I can't, that is the black flame, nothing can extinguish it. Psycho. I am so turned on right now. Kami. Please spank me daddy, I've been a bad girl. As Izuku made the flames disappear as they see both assholes roasted into burned chicken. Izuku. Pathetic. Izumi. Oni-chan, why would you do that? They were family. Izuku. Family grabs his sword, they aren't family. Izuku. Now we should do this, shall we? Kirishima. Well, let's see how strong you are, bro. Ojiro. I always wanted to go against a ninja. Ino. Let's see how much I have improved, dear. Izuku. I won't go easy. He disappear and appears in front of Mineta as he kick him, sending him crashing into the wall as he pass out from his injuries. Ochako. Meteor Strike. Kirishima. Red Torrent. Denki. 1 billion volt attack. As the trio attack Izuku, but he dodges their attacks. As Izuku then uses his sword to hit the back of the neck of Kirishima, making him pass out. Ochako, he uses a wood prison to stop her. He just flicked the forehead of Denki, making him pass out. Mina. He took out 5 in minutes. Midoriya, do something. Izumi. I. Momo. She can't do nothing. Alright, this is what we are going to do. Aoyama. Shiro. Tokiyami, you 3 attack from a distance but keep it. Ashido, you with Asui and Jiro keep him busy. While Sato Shoji, you 2 being the bulky ones, try to attack him straight on. Iida, run around him and make up plans and help them. Toru, uses your stealth to sneak up him. Mineta is out, so me, Midoriya, Bakugo and Todoroki will be fighting in distance, short and medium distance. Uchiha, can you help? Ino. Sure. Momo. Everyone, you know what to do. All. Yes, Yaoyorozu. Izuku. Smirks, she is doing good. But you still have a way to learn. Multi-shadow clone, just you. Izuku made 2 clones as both then vanished as Aoyama was taken out but an uppercut. Mina was frozen in place as Su got his and went into hibernation. As Ojiro managed to hit Izuku with his tail, but it was just a clone, and grab him by the leg and brought him down. As Kota summoned Oninals, but they didn't came due to being scared. Izuku. Kota, fucking man up, don't be such a wuss. Fight, you can't let your fear take over. You have to fight. Watchtower. Fuyumi. What is he doing? Izuka. He is finding Kota fighting spirit. Izuku. We have all reason to protect what's your. Kota. My mom. Izuku. Then stand up and fight. Do you want your mom to be worried about you? No. She will be crushed if her son died, and you will be crushed if she dies. Kota. Yes. Izuku. Then fight. Kota. Burst into power and transform into a gorilla. This shocks everyone. Was Izuku smirk as he then did some signs. Izuku. Fire style fireball jutsu. As Izuku and Kota collided with one another, as Kota managed to withstand the fire and grab Izuku by the body and slam him to the ground. Making everyone shocked. But, Izuku. That was close. Kota. What? Izuku. You did good, Kota, but you have a lot way to go. As Izuku slap him, making him hit a car and passes out. But they see Izuku cough up some blood. Izuku. He managed to break 2 of my ribs. Nice. Ino. Idiot. Iida. This is our chance. Attack. Ino. No, you can't. As Iida kicked the skeleton, but nothing happened as Izuku just swing his sword down, making Iida pass out. As Sato Shoji tried to punch the skeleton with Aoyama shooting at him, Shiro binding him, and Tokiyami using Dark Shadow to also bind him. Izuku. Good but not good enough. Water style tsunami. As a giant tsunami appear behind Izuku as he jumps high in the air and stand in top of a building. Momo. Move. As Momo, Aoyama, Shiro, Tokiyami and Shoji move. Izuku. Lighting style. Lighting strike. As Izuku shoots a lighting bolt to the water, making the ones in the water scream in pain. As Izuku then turns around and grab an arm, but he had his eyes closed. Izuku. Nice try, Hagakure. Toru. Dang it, wait, why do you have your eyes closed? Izuku. My Sharingan allows me to see everything. Toru. Izuku. I can see your everything. Toru. Blushes, hentai pervert. Izuku. I have my eyes closed. Toru. Pouts. Izuku just place her on cuffs as he then saw Izumi approaching him. Izumi. Smash. Izuku escaped as Shoka and Katsumi attack from each side. As their attacks for him as he scream in pain. Katsumi. We didn't mean that. As they see a charcoal body of Izuku as he looks at the girls. Izuku. You got your wish, Izumi, I'm dead. Falls to the ground. Izumi, Katsumi and Shoka are crying out as they are sitting down as they see Izuku's body there. Inko. Why are they crying? Izuka. Izuku must have placed them in a genjutsu to make them experience their worst fear or something like that. Fuyumi. Only Yaoyorozu, Aoyama, Shiro, Tokiyami and Shoji are the only left. Izuka. This will end soon. Hisashi. How? Izuku. Just watch. as they watch the screen as Izuku closed his eyes once again. Izuku, you six have exceeded my expectations. So now I think it's time for me to show you. Ino. Everyone close your eyes. Izuku. Ems. Ino. Keep them close. As the five listen as Izuku then snap his fingers as all of them are right up. Nezu. Izuku Uchiha wins. Izuku. Looks at Ino. Hey, I don't think you were into this stuff. Honey, don't worry, I'll tie you up and make you come like crazy. As Momo heard this as she blushed and wishing she was in her place. As Kami and Psycho who were hiding were about to attack when two clones appear behind them and stop them. Kami. How? Izuku. My eyes allow me to see everything and I saw this a mile away. Kami. Damn it, Izuku. Not, let's get the rest to RG. Well, Bakugo and Todoroki are not longer a problem, so I'll be fine, but the paperwork, what a drag. Izuku help everyone get out as they headed back to the observation room. Izuka. Nice job. Izuku. Thanks, but it's your turn, bro, kick some ass. Izuka. I will. Nezu. Now the top 10 heroes go and see what Izuka Uchiha is made of. Izuku. I barely used 25% of my power, bro. Izuka. I'll do the same. All. 25% of your power you use. Izuku. That's right. Fuyumi. Be careful, Izuka. Izuku. He will be fine, Oni-chan, he is strong. Fuyumi. Okay. Narrator Pav. Eri. Daddy, you were amazing. Kotaro. Papa cool. Izuku. Thanks, Princess Champ. Fuyumi. Izuku, will Izuka be alright? Izuku. He would be fine, he is a lot stronger, Nei-chan. Urashia. I hope they don't damage his pretty face. Izuku. Shut the hell up. Inko. Izuku. Izuku. Aren't you in the top 10? Inko. How can I be a hero when I fail as a mother? Izuku. Because you did. Nei-chan, aren't you hungry of what I did to Shoto? Fuyumi. He deserve it. He insulted your wives and kids, he deserve that and more. Izuku. I know it. Hisashi. Come on, Inko, we have to do this. Inko. Okay, but I don't like this at all. As the top 10 heroes arrive to the battlefield as they see Izuka, they're waiting for them. Izuka. This is going to be fun. Endeavor. Izuka, I want to see how powerful you are. Hawks. Fighting against one of the Uchiha brothers, aka the Brothers of Destruction. I'm getting excited. Genist. They are more skillful than us. Edgeshot. Going against another ninja, I want to test my skills against him. Mirko. So he is the strongest of the two brothers, I want to see that. Yukio. Calm down, Mirko, we can't underestimate him. He is a genius in illusions. Kamui Woods. I don't care, I'll defeat him and take him to jail to face justice. Dabi. Izuka, I'll show you I'm strong. Hisashi. Son. Inko. Izuka. With the class as they regain consciousness as Shoka sees her brother and father going against Izuka. Izuku. This is quite interesting, I wonder how Izuka is going to face her. Izumi. Mom. Izuku. No, Mirko. Izuma. Why? Izuku. He is a huge fan of her. Like he has everything about her. Ino. What he really means is that he has a tight fetish and hers are what he likes a lot. Mabui and Makoto have that, which is a plus for him. Izumi. Wait, what's Oni-chan? Izuku. Like hell, you are going to learn that, so those Shoka and Katsumi too could use this. So you two know what your brothers said about my wives and kids, that you will never be forgiven by me. Got it. Both. No. Kirishima. The fight is about to start. Izuku. Let's see how much strong as the top 10 heroes. Back to the fight as Izuka was surrounded by them. Izuka. Alright then, let's do this. Kamui Woods was the first one to attack. Kamui Woods. Alright, I'll defeat you in an instant and then I'll take you to jail, you monster, you don't deserve to breath. Inko and Hisashi got mad at Kamui Woods for his harsh words against their oldest son. As Izuka just dashes towards Kamui Woods and he saw into Izuka's eyes as he dropped to the ground. Mirko. He didn't even touch him. Edgeshot. He is under genjutsu and he won't be able to escape it until he decides. Izuka. Witches breaks his leg now. Kamui. Screams in pain and Izuka ko him. Izuka. He is fucking annoying. Izuku. Hey kids in here. Izuka. Sorry about that. Peanut, don't say that word, okay. Anya. Okay daddy. Izuka. That's my peanut. Inko. He is such an amazing father. Genist. Don't ignore us. Edgeshot. You have to face us. Izuka. Fire-style majestic flower flame. As a massive wave of fire went toward them as Tuya and Endeavors came and protected them as they blocked it. Izuka. Fire quirk users. Well, let's see this ice style. Ice dragon. Izuka made a ice dragon appear behind him as Izuka then told the dragon to charge. He charges toward Endeavor and Tuya at the same time. Endeavor, Dabi. Prominence burn. As the attacks collide, the dragon is a bit stronger as it grabs Tuya by his mouth and then tosses him toward the side as he passes out from the frost bite. Endeavor. Tuya. Izuka. Relax, he is fine. He just needs to keep his body temperature higher and then he is okay. Mirko. He took out 2 of us already. Yukio. We need to attack at the same time. Back with the class. Izuma. He took out 2 in minutes. Izumi. Nichan is strong, but wait, is he holding back? Izuku. Yup, a lot. Ino. If he wanted, his ice dragon could frozen them all and turn this place into an ice age. All. What? Izuku. This is the power of chakra. We trained this for years and we have become strong. All of you will be trained in the chakra after this. 1A. So cool. Izuku. I don't think you will feel the same way after your training. Back to the fight as the 8 remaining heroes are looking at Izuka to make his next move. As Izuka then spoke up. Izuka. Well then, who is next? Mirko. I'll take the chance. Izuka. I really want to fight against you. Mirko. Then let's do this. As Mirko quickly dashes toward him as she wanted to do a high kick as Izuku stepped back. As Mirko went after him as Mirko tries to kick him, but he keep on dodging her attacks. As Izuka keep on copying her moves. As Yukio turned into a dragon as she was about to grab Izuka when Izuka just dodged Mirko attack and Izuka. Lunar kick. As he kick Yukio in the head as she crashes into the ground as she was knocked out. As Mirko and the rest of the heroes are stunned about Izuka using one of Mirko moves. Endeavor had a hard time learning kick moves and now his nephew did it on his first time and he did it perfect. Mirko. Hey, that's my love. Izuka. Sorry, but my Sharingan allows me to copy moves from my opponent and I've been copying each of your movements and now I have learned more about your fighting style. As Izuka then dashes towards Edgeshot and Genist as both were kick against each other as then Izuka uses his fireball jutsu on them, sent them crashing to the wall. Izuka. Only Mirko, Endeavor, Hawks, and asshole number 1 and asshole number 2. Hawks. Those are your parents. Izuka. They aren't my parents, they ignore my little brother for not having a quirk and my twin sister and my little sister decided to bully him for not having a quirk. They stopped being a family when I decided to leave with my brother. Hisashi. But we were wrong. Inko. Izuka. Izuka. You know the reason we left because I found Izuku about to hang himself. Izumi and Izuma see Izuku as the class also look at Izuku who didn't say anything as he just sigh. Izuku. Sigh bro, you promised to keep that a secret. Izumi. Is it true crying? Izuma. Izuku. Izuku. Yes, but don't cry about it, it's in the past and I don't think the same anymore. Forget about it, both. But, Izuku. Let's move on. Hawks. Hey, why would you call your parents? Endeavor. They were about to have a mental breakdown. Hawks. Mirko. That kid sure is strong, after all he is still here. He sure is a tough kid. And you are a good brother. Izuka. Thank you, but it's time to end this. As they saw Izuka's Susanoo as it is dark and had a very dark aura. As Mirko, Endeavor, and Hawks they went to attack Izuka, but Izuka he strike his sword horizontally as they went crashing into a wall as then place under a genjutsu. Nezu. Alright, Izuka Uchiha wins. Narrator Pav. Endeavor. My body hurts. Chuya. You had to be that brutal, bro. Izuka. Do not call me that. And yes. As Inko is trying to touch Izuku but he glares at her to stop. As he then goes toward his son and daughter who are playing with Anya. Izuka. So how was that, Nezu? Nezu. Good. Izuku. And I hope the live fight for the entire world to see was worth it. Next. It was. Heroes and students. What? Katsumi. That was live. Nezu. Yes. Kyoka. But why? Izuku. To show the power of the Uchiha bloodline. Inko. How did you achieve the Sharingan? Izuku. Hisashi is a descendant of Sasuke Uchiha and Sakura Haruno. You see, since quirks began to appear, chakra and ninjutsu was a thing from the past. From Hisashi's side of the family all had quirks, so Uchiha blood went dark. Until I was born without a quirk, and after running away we discover about our heritage. Our master, he is also an Uchiha and was a descendant of Madara Uchiha. His name was Satoshi Uchiha and he was the one who found us. Izuka. He told us about our heritage and began to train us in chakra, and we learn a lot with him. Also about swordsmanship, edge shot. Both with rumors that you have to suffer a major shock in your life to achieve the Sharingan. Izuku. He placed us under a genjutsu and I lived my hell when I was with my past over and over until I had enough and broke down crying. That's when I activated my Sharingan. Izuka. For me, I was also placed under a genjutsu and I witnessed Izuku and Fuyumi being killed over and over until I activated my Sharingan. Edge shot. Why haven't you lost your minds? It's because of us. As they see Kushina eating ramen as she was happy. Izuku. Kushina. As Izuku then grabbed his chair and went toward Kushina and made her sit down as she continued eating her food. Mabui. We were able to keep their humanity. Edge shot. But you have the eternal Mangekyo. I heard rumors it was when you killed your best friend. Izuku. Our master, he died when he fought a villain that was strong. We found him after the fight. He died between our arms. Izuka. That what made us unlock Mangekyo. As Midoriya, Todoroki and Bakugo family are feeling guilty because all of their suffering they had to endure was because of their fault. If they treated Izuku right, then he would be with them, and now they have lost Shoto and Katsuki due to their stupidity. Inko. How long since he has been death? Izuka. 2 years. Makoto. His death anniversary is today. Izuku. Yeah, and we still hunting the person. Izuka. When we get him. Both. We will send him straight to hell. Kushina. Izuku. Izuku. Yes dear. Kushina. Can you get me 3 strawberry crepes, ice cream, pickles, katsudon, chocolate, Pepsi, taffy? Izuku. Sure, anything else? Kushina. Sugar donuts. Izuku. I'll be back. Kotaro. Papa with you. Izuku. Picks him up. Let's have some father and son time, champ. Kotaro. Yay. As Izuku and Kotaro left to get Kushina her things, as Izuka then went toward Anya and Eri. Izuka. Girls, what do you want to do? Eri. Can we paint our nails? Ino. Sure, let's go. Mabui. Let's go, Peanut. Kushina. I want pretzels also. Ino. Text Izuku. As Mitsuki and Rei are with their sons' bodies as they are watching them being taken away. Rei. Shoto, you are an idiot for doing this. You knew he was strong, and yet I'm angry at Izuku for killing you, but I don't know if you deserve it or not. Mitsuki. My Brad deserves it. I always told him that he will be killed with his mouth spouting nonsense, but now he didn't care and now he is gone. But he's still my son. As they see Izuka coming back, as he then did some ninjutsu signed as he placed his hand on the ground. Izuka. Summoning jutsu. As he summons ahead as Rei and Mitsuki they get afraid as Endeavor and Masaru arrive. Masaru. Izuka, what are you doing? Izuka. Izuku told me to do this. As he grabs both bodies of Shoto and Katsuki as he tosses him into the head's mouth. The head closes his mouth and begins to chew them. Mitsuki. Izuka. Izuka. Relax. As the head then opens his mouth as Shoto and Katsuki are spit as they are back to the world of the living. Katsuki. We are alive. Shoto. But how Izuku killed us? Izuka. He did. Endeavor. Why did you do this? Izumi. Ni-chan. Inko. Izuka, why would you do this? Uchiha. You did this for me. I knew it. You do love me. Izuka. Fuck no, I did this because Izuku wanted to give them a second chance to live. For me, I wouldn't do this, but Izuku asked me to do this. Katsumi. Maybe he. Izuka. No, he hates all of you and I do as well, but let me tell you this. This will be the last time I'll be doing this. So don't insult our wives or our kids. Because the next time any of you do. Izuka. We will kill each of you. Rei. We understand. Mitsuki. We won't bother you again and thank you for doing this. Natsuo. Izuka. Izuka. Save it. About to leave but turns his head back. Enji Todoroki and Rei Todoroki. Both. Yes, Izuka. Fuyumi, I'll protect her, so don't worry, she won't ever be harmed, you have my word. Rei. We know that you will make her happy. So please get with her. Endeavor. Izuka protects her, she is my daughter as she is also innocent. Uchiha. What about Mitsuki? Make her be quiet. As Izuka left Rei and Mitsuki, they both hugged their son. As both broke down crying, as they knew if they get close to them again they will suffer the same fate once again. Masaru. Katsumi, Uchiha, the both of you need to give up Izuku and Izuka. Katsumi. But daddy. Uchiha. We can. Mitsuki. Girls, you made Izuku suffered a lot, and Uchiha, you made fun of Izuka for Izuku being quirkless. Uchiha. But mom, you made fun of dad when you were young and you told me that the way you told him that you like him I was copying you. Mitsuki. But I didn't tell you the truth. Masaru. Are you sure, Mitsuki? Mitsuki. Yes. Uchiha. What? Mitsuki. After I destroyed his jacket he worked hard to make, he slapped me and he called all names. He stopped talking to me. He left school and I couldn't contact him at all. I was depressed and I felt so guilty that made me do stupid things and well. Uchiha. What? Mitsuki. Uchiha, Masaru ain't your real father. Uchiha. What? Mitsuki. I got along with the delinquent of the school and he used me to get me pregnant. After he left me when he found out I was expecting a child. I raise you alone for 2 years. When I meet Masaru again, I apologized and we began to date and got married and he adopted you. Uchiha. Why didn't you tell me this? Mitsuki. I was ashamed. Uchiha. Well mom, you taught me a terrible lesson in life, I shouldn't have listened to you. I know it's my fault, I choose to listen, but I now know that I won't ever get Izuka. Crying, I need some time alone. Uchiha left as the Bakugo family wouldn't be the same again. The staff and 1A were told the reason that Katsuki and Shoto were revived back. Izuku was back as he gave Kushina here food which she was happy and eat it. As Ino was hugging tightly Kotaro. Kotaro. Mama, I'm a big scary tiger. Ino. Yes sweetie, you are a big scary tiger, he is super adorable. Narrator Pav. We see Izuku early in the morning as he was outside of the dorms as he was just standing as he then opened his eyes to the Sharingan as he dodged a sword attack by his brother. As both began to fight with one another. As the sounds of the sword were heard by the class as they decided to see what was going on. They all went outside to see Izuku and Izuka fighting against each other. As they both class their swords, making a mini shockwave as both smirk at each other as they stop and sheath their swords. As they stop and they look at the crowd. Izuku. Morning, boys. That was awesome. Izuka. Thanks. Kyoka. I couldn't even keep up. Kirishima. I think neither of us did. Ojiro. I think I did a bit. Izuku. That's cool. Izuka. Anyway, do you guys and girls want to start your training? All. Yes. Izuku. Just go and change into your PE uniforms, and also you got spares uniforms. Momo. Sure. Izuku. Bring the. Trust me and now hustle. As they all went to change, as Izuku went toward Kushina and gave her food which she comply and eat it. Izuku. The baby really loves ramen. Kushina. I know the baby will be a ramen addict. Izuku. Well, if that's the case we need to make sure we have plenty of ramen for when he begins to eat. Kushina. Yeah. Ino. Izu, what about the kids? Izuku. They can come with us and let us make a dent for them to play their games. Ino. Okay. Makoto. Let's get the toys ready. Anya. Yeah. Mabui. Let's go Peanut. After the class came back, they follow Izuku and Izuka and they headed toward the pool. As then Izuku summoned a tree. Izuku. Okay, before we start training in your chakra you need to know about chakra. Izuka. Chakra is the resulting form of energy when two other forms of energy are mixed together. The two energies are referred to as physical energy and spiritual energy. Physical energy is collected from the body's cells and can be increased through training, stimulants, and exercise. Spiritual energy is derived from the mind's consciousness and can be increased through studying, meditation, and experience. So basically we need to bring your chakra out into the open. Izuku. So all of you closed your eyes and focus on releasing your chakra. All. Hi. They all closed their eyes as then tried to focus on their chakra. As Izuku and Izuka sat down. Aizawa. Who do you think will achieve it first? Izuka. Tough to say, all of them have potential. Izuku. Yeah, even those 6. Izuka. Which is going to suck teaching them? Izuku. 3 and 3. Izuka. Good. Aizawa. Well, Hisashi and Inko, they asked Hounddog for a family therapy sessions, and knowing you will say no to them. They asked me to tell you if you could do it. I'm not forcing you. Izuku. Let's us thinking about it. Aizawa. Alright, I'll tell them. After 2 hours, nothing, as they are getting frustrated, but that's when. Izuku. This is quite interesting. As Momo, Kyoka, Kirishima, Ojiro, Kota, Izumi, Ochako and Aoyama are releasing their chakra. Izuku. I knew that those 3 will do it. Izuka. I knew Sharky will done it as well. Izuku. Kriti, Mochi, Rockstar, Jim Bro, Tailman, Beastie, Twilight, and Midoriya. As the ones who were mentioned opened their eyes to see that they are covered in chakra, which made them smile. As Izumi look at herself as she smile, knowing that she is one step closer so that she can stand right beside her Oni-chan and Ni-chan. Izuku. Alright, you follow me. As they follow him, as Izuka stay behind with the rest of the class, which keep on trying. Meanwhile with Izuku, as he is in the pool, as he talks to them. Izuku. Alright, then the next thing, in order for you to do master your chakra control, you have 2 things to do. To have basin control of your chakra, you need to master gathering chakra on your feet. In order to do this, walks on water. This is thought for anyone. It took me and my brother 2 days to master this. So I want you to focus on adding chakra in your feet and walk to the other side of the pool, and that's how you complete your trial. All. Hi. As Izuku then got into the next part of the pool, as they all began to concretate on having chakra around their feet. As Izuku saw them walking a few feet until they all fell on the water. Izuku. This is going to be fun. As Momo, Kyoka, Ochako took their tops off to reveal their pull-up bras, as Izuku saw this, as he looked away. As Ochako saw this, she pointed this to Kyoka and Momo as they blush because he is looking at them. Momo. Let's us continue. Kyoka. Yeah, happy. He look at me, he likes my body. As they began to walk, but they fail as they continue working on this. As Izuku saw that they are getting fire, but they are still trying, as then the staff came with lunch for everyone. As they all went to eat. Kotaro. Papa, help. Izuku. What's wrong, champ? Kotaro. Nei-chan and cousin want to paint me, no. Eri. He will look pretty. Anya. That's right. Kotaro. No, me boy, no makeup. Izuku. Girls, you have to play nice. Izuka. That's right. Both. Okay. As Izuku held his son as he played with him, as Izuka sat next to them. Izuka. So what do you think, want to try this? Izuku. Do you know the Uchiha curse? Izuka. I know, so what do you say, yes or no? Izuku. Sure. Izuka. Good. Izuma. Yes. Izuma. We are in for the family therapy. Izumi. Really, I'm so. Izuka. But we want our wives on it. Izumi. No, this is. Inko. Of course, we wanted to tell you that to make it easier for you. Hisashi. That's right. Izumi. But, Izumi, they are willing to do this, we should accept their conditions without complaining. Izumi. Fine. As 3 days have passed, and now Izuku sees Momo, Kyoka, Ochako and Kirishima being the first one to pass the pool test. Izuku. First 4 impressive, and now let's do this. As they left the pool and headed toward the side of the pool, as Izuku summons some tall trees, as then he jump high in the air and mark each tree. Izuku. Now for the second party, you need to climb the tree and use this kunai to scratch the exact same spot I did right now. It doesn't have to be the same, but you need to scratch that in order for you to have the basics down. So ready. 4. Ready. Izuku. Good luck. Narrator Pav. It's the day of the family day at UA, as the parents are happy due to the fact that for the past few weeks no villain has attacked UA or their students, which is a good thing. As Izuku and Izuka are on the rooftop as they are just talking. Izuku. So what are we going to do about our little problem? Izuka. Smoking, I am not sure, but we need to be careful. He killed the entire league, he is a lot stronger. Izuku. Maybe the doc cure him and now he is stronger than before. Izuka. That might be the case, but we should be extra careful. Izuku. Of course. As they are talking and Izuku was about to smoke when someone hit him over the head. Ino. I told you no smoking. Mabui. That's right, you two know better. Izuka. Come on, it's just once and we need it. Ino. We don't care, get rid of it. Izuka. Fine. Izuku. Buzzkill. They stop smoking and make their cigarettes go out. They went back to the common room. Inko. What happened? Ino. We found them smoking. Makoto. And you promised to stop. Kushina. Really? Izuku. It's just once and it's been a while. Izuka. That's right, we did it in the rooftop and we change our shirt and eat mints. Kushina. This is the last time. Izuku. I know, okay. Izuka. We promise this is our last one. 4. Good. Mr. Uraraka. It's a good thing you two are here, it's been a while since they got an attack from the League. Ochako. I wonder what happened to them. Mrs. Uraraka. But I'm more curious about this too, my daughters haven't stopped talking about them. Chun-Li is always asking her sister about the older one. Since seeing his fight wants to fight him. Chun-Li. Mom blushing. Mrs. Yaoyorozu. My daughter Kana also can't stop talking about him. I even hear her at night calling his name. Kana. Blushing mom. Izuka. So what they have said. Mrs. Asui. Well, Mera. They don't have to know that. Suyu. That's right. Akano. He is hot, don't you think he is hot, sis, the younger one? Kyoka blushing. Like I said. Akano. But you came to see me how to make your breast bigger. Fuyumi. I have more competition. Mrs. Ashido. My daughters can't stop gossiping about them and they're good things, I never seen them like this for any boy. They must be special. Mafuyu. Mother. Mina. Mom. Kotaro. Papa. Izuku. Hey son. As they see Izuku pick up Kotaro and tickle his stomach, making him giggle. As Izuku play with his son, and his daughter came and began to play with him. Anya. Papa, can you do my hair? Izuka. Of course, sweetie. Come here. As Anya went and sat in Izuka's lap as he was combing her hair and making sure it was straight. As Izuku then look at Eri. Izuku. Eri want me to do your hair. Eri. Yes daddy. Izuku then grabbed the things and got to do the hair, which made her happy. Kyoka. I can't believe you, Izumi, what you did to your brother, he is such a gentle soul. Mina. We don't even deserve him. He has such a good heart that we don't know why he would allow you to be a hero. Momo. Mina, unlike them, he doesn't want to destroy someone's dream of achieving what they want. Izuku here is the only one that could make such decisions to let his own justice to be stopped due to his heart of a hero. Ochako. That's right, and nothing you do can't change that. Those two lost their family but they found a new family and they are more happier. Suyu. Even if this family therapy works, your older sister and parents have to do everything to make it up for him. But are you willing? Izumi. Of course. Toru. Let me ask you this, if Izuku asked you to stop being friends with them and cut them off your life, would you do it? Izumi. I never think he will ask that. Ochako. But if he did, what would you say? Because the only thing we know that only Shoka, your older sister, was the only good one. Izumi. I don't know. Kyoka. You should think about it, because I think your parents will do it in a heartbeat to get their sons back. Inko and Hisashi are hearing the girls talking about this as both look at each other. Hisashi. If they ask that, I'm going to say yes. It was Katsuki's idea in the first place. Inko. I think so, I am willing to do this. As both parents are willing to do this for their sons to have them back in their lives. Fuyumi. Alright, let's do this. I brought crepes. Izuka. Your chocolate ones. Fuyumi. Those. Izuka. Can I have one? Fuyumi. Sure. As she handed him one as he took one bite, making him smile as Fuyumi and the older sisters blush seeing his smile. Shoto. Hey dad. Endeavor. What is it, son? Shoto. How do I confess to a girl? Endeavor. What brought this up? Shoto. I want to claim my love. Endeavor. You have to be upfront and say it with your heart, all the good emotion you have for that person. Shoto. Thanks dad. Endeavor. You are welcome. Uchiha. He is happy, ain't he? Mitsuki. Yes, Uchiha. I think I should stop and let him be happy. Mitsuki. That's the good thing. You're Uchiha. But it's the most painful thing in the world. Mitsuki. I know sees Masaru, but sometimes your true love won't like you back. That's life. Katsumi also stopped because she knew whatever she did, she would never be with Izuku. When Denki turned on the TV as he called everyone. Denki. Everyone come here now. They all rushed toward him as they see the TV of the League of Villains attacking. Izumi. They have 10 high-end Nomus. How is that possible? Izuku. Izuka. Shit those eyes. Izuku. If that happens that means that they are. Hisashi. What is going on? Izuka. You could see their eyes right. All. Yes, that the occurrence when someone uses the reanimation jutsu. Kana. Reanimation that only works on. Izuku. A dead person. If this happened then that means that someone has killed a league. Izuma. No wonder they haven't attacked this past few weeks. Izuka. This is bad. Izuku. Let's go. Izuka. Izuma, tell Nezu to tell the heroes to help with the evacuation. Me and Izuku would handle them. Izuma. But, Izuka. Just listen to me this one time and don't argue. Izuma. Okay. As both change into their heroes' costumes as they kiss their two wives goodbye as they began to leave. Ino. Don't worry everyone, they will be alright. As everyone was worried about them as Hisashi and Inko pray that their two sons would be okay. Narrator Pav. We see Izuku and Izuka arriving at the area as they see the League of Villains. Hamiko. Who are you? Shiragaki. We are dead, aren't we? Garaki. I believe so. Kurogiri. This can't be right. Twice. Yes. Compressor. What now? Izuku. I'm sorry but all of you are dead. Sorry to tell you this but you were brought back to life by a jutsu called reanimation. Someone is controlling you. Shiragaki. You two look like the guy that killed us. He calls himself Shin. Izuka. He is still alive. Izuku. But I thought he died. Hamiko. Shin. That's enough, let's start this, shall we? As the six began to dashes toward the brothers who just stepped back. Izuku. Damn it, Shin. Izuka. Look out. As Izuku was punch and crash into a car as he look up to see. Izuku. What are those ugly motherfuckers? Shiragaki. High-end Nomus, they are out 10 most strongest Nomus. Izuku. I see. Izuka. This is quite interesting. Izuku. You said it. Back with the class. Shoka. High-end Nomus. Momo. There is 10 of them. Shoto. Dad could barely take on one of them. But 10. Kirishima. We should help. Nezu. I'm sorry but you can't, this is what their job is. Inko. But, Nezu. They are strong. Izuma. But, Nezu. Do you believe in them? Hisashi. Of course. Nezu. Then let them handle this. As they look back at the TV as Ino, Kushina, Makoto, and Mabui are sitting down. Because they know their husbands they are stronger they led on. Back with the group. Izuka. So it's time get serious. Izuku. I agree. As both activated their eternal Mangekyo Sharingan as the real fun is about to begin. Izuka. How do we do this? Izuku. You take on the league, I'll deal with the monsters only their mother will love. Izuka. Ready. Izuku. Born ready. As both separated and went toward each of their group to fight as Izuku and Izuka are prepared for everything. Izuka vs League of Villains. Izuka. Alright, the six of you don't belong in this world anymore. I have to send you back. Hamiko. Please, we are in constant pain. Shiragaki. And us. As they are being control again as the six went to attack Izuka as he began to dodge their attacks. As Izuka went toward Compressed and used his sword to pierce him through the chest as he smiled. Compressor. Thank you, Izuka. Release. As he was wrapped in bandages as a seal was placed in his body. Izuka. 5 more. As the other 5 dashes toward him as Izuka dodged a punch from Shiragaki as he kicked Garaki back. Hamiko tried to stab him but he countered her attack by grabbing the knife and sent her back. As twice made clones to attack as Izuka also made clones to take each of the clones out. As Kurogiri was about to wrap Izuka when. Izuka. Amaterasu. As Kurogiri is covered in black flames as he was screaming in pain as then Izuka placed a seal on his body making him go back to the afterlife. Izuka. Only 4 are left. Shirogaki sent some pillars towards Izuka, but he dodges as Garaki kicks Izuka, sending back. Izuka then uses his sword to stop himself as he then grabs his right arm and lighting appear in his hand. Izuka. Chidori. He dashes toward Garaki and pierce him through the chest as Izuka places another sealing seal in his face. As twice, Himiko and Shirogaki are the only ones left. Izuka. Fire style. Fireball jutsu. As Izuka uses his fireball jutsu as it was going towards Himiko but twice got her out of the way. He took the heat head one as he screamed in pain but Izuka seal him. Izuka. Only two left. Himiko. Please end us. Shirogaki. Come on, Izuka. Alright, then this would be my last attack. As Izuka sends a lighting toward the sky as then a dragon made of lighting appear. Izuka. Disappear like the thundercloud Kirin. As the attack shallow up both Himiko and Shirogaki as Izuka stop his attack as he saw them burn to a crisp as he just seal them again. Izuka. That was tough, let's go and check what Izuka is doing. Izuku vs. High-end Nomus. Izuku. Alright you damn bastard, this is where you going to meet your maker in hell. The 10 Nomus dashes toward Izuku as Izuku began to uses his Sharingan to dodge their attacks. As they are fast he is keeping up with their speed. As one of the Nomus threw a fireball toward Izuku as he uses his sword to cut it in half. Then Izuku sees one of the Nomus charge lighting towards him as Izuku dodge it. As he then does some signs. Izuku. Chidori stream. As the Chidori steam strikes one of the Nomu's chests making his heart beat faster until it stops, dropping him to the ground. Izuku. 1 down, 9 more to go. As one of them got the drop on him making Izuku get hit and sent crashing into a car as another Nomu grab him by the face and as he was about to hit him when he disappear. Izuku. Take this Rasengan. As the Rasengan hit one of the Nomus in the brain turning it into mush as Izuku then jumped back. Izuku. Amaterasu. Then Izuku uses the black flames to 2 of the Nomus as they are turning into ash and nothing was left. Izuku. 3 down, 6 to go. As the remaining 6 high-end Nomus began an all-wage war attack on Izuku. As he keep dodging their attack when Izuku looks at the Nomus. Izuku. Now. As then they heard a long of sounds as they looked toward the direction. They saw Izuku again with 3 clones as they are making a jutsu. Izuku. Wind style. Raise shuriken. As he throws the Rasengan toward the Nomus as 2 of them are cut as they are torn into tiny little bits of pieces. As the remaining 4 look at Izuku with anger as Izuku then smirks at them. Izuku. Let's go you 4. As Izuku then created 2 more clones as they began to gather chakra as lighting began to appear around the Rasengan. Izuku. Raikon style. Rasengan. As Izuku dashes toward the Nomus as their attacks collide with one another. As Izuku was being pushed back but he would let them win. Izuku. I made a promise to myself I'll become the strongest shinobi in the entire world to protect those I care about. 8 inner gates gate of pain open. As Izuku's skin began to turn red as he began more faster as he pushed back the Nomus and he hit them in the brain, all of them to drop dead in the ground. As Izuku went back to normal as he took a knee and was breathing hard. Izuku. That hurt. Izuka. I told you not to use that technique. Izuku. Sorry, they are strong. Izuka. Well, we just finished this. As then they heard rumbling as both see a hand hit them sending them high in the air and crash into some buildings rooms to see office workers looking at them. Izuku. Fuck. Izuka. What the hell was that? Narrator Pav. Izuku. Man, I dislocated my shoulder, pops it back in. Izuka. Let's go. As they both jumped down and landed on the street. As then they saw 3 heroes coming toward them. Izuku. Lemillion, Sunniator, Sunwave. Najire. Hey, you are the Uchiha brothers, looks at Izuku and blushes, hot daddy. Mirio. My name is. Izuku. We know who you are. Listen, I want the 3 of you to help and protect the citizens. Tamaki. But he is big. Izuku. Don't worry, we can take him on. Mirio. How? Izuka. You will see. As both began to walk toward the other side. Izuku. Protect the civilians. Trio. Roger. Izuka. Let's do this. Izuku. Let's go, Ni-chan. As both went up in the air as their perfect Shannons are viewed by the entire world. Back with Ua. Izuma. That's the skeleton form they used. Nezu. That's the perfect Susanoo, a humanoid's body armor that allows the uses to fight against the opponents. Mr. Yaoyorozu. They surely are stronger than I thought. Momo. Izuku, please be safe. Ino. Kotaro say ah. Mitsuki. Why aren't you worried about your husbands? Ino. We are worried about them. Trust me. Rei. But why aren't you showing? Makoto. Because we know they would be okay. They will survive this. Kushina. Those two won't stop until they achieve their dreams. They won't let anything to stand in the way of their dream. Kyoka. What is their dream? Mabui. To become the strongest shinobis in the entire world. Back to the fight as Izuku and Izuka charge toward Gigantomachia. Gigantomachia. This is where you are going to die. Izuku. Like hell. Izuka. Shin, if you can hear me, this won't work. You know it. As they each uppercut him and then Izuku grabs him and they fly out of the city as the news helicopter chases after going toward the forest. As Gigantomachia he punches Izuku Susanoo in the face sending him back. As Izuka kicks him in the stomach and then goes towards his back. He grabs him and German suplex him. But Izuka then was grabbed by his leg to see another giant Nomu. Izuku. Shit, Izuka. 2 vs 2, this is quite the predicament. Izuku. Let's do this. Izuka. Right. As the Nomu help Gigantomachia up as both then charged toward Izuka both began to trade it with one another. Back at Ua. Izumi. Oni-chan Ni-chan don't lose. Izuma. Izuku little brother win. Inko. My sons. Hisashi. We believe in you. As the rest of the class are cheering for them. Back to the fight, Izuku grabs his lance and pierce the Nomus through the chest as he scream in pain and spin him around as then he covers his lance in black flames and burns that Nomu. He screams in pain. Izuka. Nice. As Gigantomachia is the only one remaining of the duo. As he wanted to defeat them as he made his body stronger with a metal-based quirk. Izuku. He does have more quirks. Izuka. All for One has given him more quirks. Izuku. What should we do? As both felt pain in their eyes as they began to bleed. Izuka. Not now. Izuku. We have to finish this quickly plus sign shadow clone just you. As Izuku made 2 clones and they went towards Gigantomachia. Izuku then went toward Izuka. Izuku. Bro, we need to that move. Izuka. You barely have it down. Izuku. Trust me. Izuka. Fine, let's do this. As both stood up and began to make Rasengan both of them as they got closer to one another as both are wrapped in a whirling of Rasengan power. Izuku. The Supreme Rasengan. Izuka. Go. As Izuka charges toward Gigantomachia and punches him as he then gets kicked crashing into a mountain. As Gigantomachia sees Izuku coming toward him. Izuku. Supreme Rasengan. As it hit Gigantomachia but it wasn't enough as Izuku was losing. Gigantomachia. This is where you will lose. Izuku. There is no way I'll lose to the likes of you. I trained my entire life to not give up. Each time I went down I picked myself up and kept on getting stronger. There is no giving up in my dictionary. I'll fight until I can't anymore. Like I said, until I become the strongest shinobi in the world. There is no way I'm dying. Izuka. That's right, Izuku. Take this, both. This is the power of the Uchihas. As they both went full power as Gigantomachia couldn't contain the pressure anymore was sent flying toward the other side of the forest and impales by a giant mount rock through the chest. As Izuka both released their perfect Susanos as they landed on the ground in the forest. As both are panting hard. As heroes began to arrive as the big 3 as well. Najire. You did amazing. Mirio. I'll say. Tamaki. Awesome. As the heroes tried to arrest them when they see. HC. Stand down there from the Anbu, we can't touch them. Thank you for helping us, Uchiha brothers. Izuku. You are welcome. Izuka. It was our job. HC. Still thank you. As the heroes went to check on Gigantomachia as Najire began to ask Izuku bunch of questions. But he stopped her by placing his finger on her lips. He looks at her. Izuku. Don't worry my blueberry, I'll answer your question later. Najire blushing. Okay. Mirio. Let's take you home. As the big 3 began to walk as they heard 2 thuds as they looked back to see the 2 brothers pass out. Mirio. Let's take them to the hospital. Najire. Let's go. As the news helicopter recorded this as Ino, Kushina, Makoto and Mabui grab the three children and rush out of the dorms. Izumi. Mom, Dad, let's go. Both. Right. Meanwhile with Shin, as he was frustrated that his plan to kill them failed. Shin. This is fucking stupid, but if you want something to be right you have to do it yourself. I just need to be trained a bit more. Narrator Pav. It's been a day since Izuku and Izuka have been sleeping and the class is worried about them. But the wives told them it was expected since both use a lot of their chakras. As Izuku was waking up he felt something heavy on top of him. As he then opened his eyes to reveal. Hi, Izuku. Pushes her off. What the hell? Hey, that hurt. Izuku. Who are you? Mei. The name is Mei Hatsume, nice to meet you. Izuku. Why were you on top of me? Mei. I saw your fight and wanted to get a close of you. Izuku. Why? Mei. Your big giant humanoids, I want to see if I can dismantle them. Izuku. You can't, they aren't not machine, they are made of pure chakra. Mei. Really? Izuku. Yes. Mei. Oh man, I thought they were robotic. Izuku. Sorry to disappoint you. Mei. Anyway, I make babies and want to see if you want to try them. Izuku. You mean your machines? Mei. That's right. Izuku. Well, let me think about it. Mei. Okay, later. As she leaves, leaving Izuku alone, as then Izuku threw a pillow at Izuka, who caught it. Izuku. Why didn't you warn me about her being on top of me? Izuka. I thought you will like that. Izuku. To be honest, her boobs were kinda nice. Izuka. See, I told you. As he gets up and both stretches as both saw their clothes and began to change into them. Izuka. They sure gave us a challenge. Izuku. I know. Izuka. Anyway, you can come in now. As the doors opened to reveal the kids. As Eri and Kotaro went toward Izuku, as Anya went toward Izuka. Izuku. See, we told you we will be alright. Eri. But it was still scary. Kotaro. Papa. Izuku. I am alright, okay, don't cry. Izuka. You too, Peanut. Anya. Okay, wiping tears away. Mabui. How you two feel? Izuku. Good. Izuka. Better than ever. Nezu. Well, it seems that the high-end Nomus were the last one. There are no more. We managed to raid every single of their labs. Izuku. That's good. What about the bodies of the League? Nezu. Giving them the proper funeral, and now I saw the eyes. I thought the reanimation jutsu was lost. Izuku. We though it was, but we now know that Shin Uchiha is responsible. Inko. Shin. Izuku. He is our distant cousin. We meet him when our master introduced to him. Izuka. He lost his family when he was young and left all alone. That is how we got his Sharingan awakened. He was like a brother to the both of us. Hisashi. What happened? Izuku. Even the best of brothers can keep things hiding. He was hiding a deep darkness around his heart. He wanted to approach immortality. That's when we learn the truth. Aizawa. What truth? Izuku. That his parents' accident wasn't an accident. He did that to erase any human connection he had in this world. We thought we have killed him, but we were wrong. He is still alive. Izuka. He is gaining power, and when he does, me and Izuku would be ready to fight against him. Izuku. Damn right. Stomach growls. Can we have ramen? Izuka. Let's go, bro. Ino. Hold up. Mabui. The doctor hasn't given the two you the clear to leave. Izuku. But we are fine. Izuka. That's right, let's go. Makoto. Grabs his ear. Stay. Kushina. Grabs Izuku's ear, or will be the couch for a month. Both. Ow, okay, let go. They let go. Geez. As the doctor came in and they got their checkup, as Izuku and Izuka gotten a clean bill of health as they pay for their bills. They left and they were about to leave when Inko stopped them. Inko. I made you katsudon for the both of you. I don't know if you still like it. Both. Look at each other. We are just hungry. As both went back to their old home, as they saw it, nothing has changed. They went inside with their kids as they sat down in the kitchen. Inko. Here you go. As they sat down and each took a bite which they liked and began to eat. Inko. If the kids want, I also made them some. Eri. Anya. Thank you, ma'am. As they began to eat, as Kotaro was fed by Ino. Kotaro. Smiling delicious. Ino. Thank you. Inko. You are welcome. As Izumi, Izuma and Hisashi came inside to see this, as they are happy that at least they have a decent time together. As Inko, she was happy due to the fact she had her sons in their old home. She wanted to show them their rooms, which remain untouched but updated. However, she knew that it would be too much, so she decided to stop and wait until they were the ones to ask to see their rooms. After finishing, they both look at Inko. Both. The food was delicious, thank you. Inko. You are very welcome, and if you want more you just need to ask and I'll do it for you. Izuku. We will. Izuka. That's right. As both smiled at her, making her want to cry and hug them both, but she stopped because she didn't want to ruin this. Izumi. So what is the next step of our training with chakra? Izuku. Some of you still need to pass the water waking test and walk in the tree test. But those who passed it are the shadow clone jutsu. After that test you can start with real jutsu training. Izuka. Anyway, what about school? Izuma. Well, Nezu gave the students a few days off and the class is thinking about going to the beach to relax. Izumi. The 1A girls are bringing their sisters to come as well. So if you don't have anything to do, can you come as well? Izuku. We need some time to chill. Izuka. Sure. Izuku. Well, if that's the case we need to buy our kids bathing suits but no two-piece for Eri. Izuka. Or Anya. Ino. Fine. Makoto. Let's go. As they left, leaving the Midoriya family alone, as Inko was happy. Inko. I spent time with them, it was just for a little bit but I spent time with them. Hisashi. I wonder what will be the therapy with Hounddog be in the next few days. Izuma. Let's hope this will help us heal and become a family. Inko. But you two, are you sure that you are going to give up? Izumi. Yes, even Shoka and Katsumi are going to stop loving them. It might hurt, but we made Oni-chan live miserable. We don't deserve to be with him. But as long as he still is my Oni-chan, that what matters the most. Izuma. Fuyumi is the only one that was nice to Izuka and she deserves to be with him. Uchiha, she told me she is living for France to pursue her dream of being a fashion designer. Inko. That's the most mature you two ever did. Both. We know, Mom, but smiling and crying it hurt. Inko. I know, but this is for the best. Narrator Pav. As the class along with Izuma and Izuka, the teacher's assistant, arrived at the beaches, Izuku was waiting with his son for his two wives and daughter to come out. Izuku was playing with his boy as Kirishima came over. Kirishima. Izubro, I was wondering about that move where your skin turned red. Izuku. What about it? Kirishima. Ojiro told me it's the 8 inner gates and he explained to me about it. I was wondering if you could teach me that. Ojiro. The same. Koda. I need more power as well. Sato. The same. Shoji. Same. Izuku. But the training would be brutal. Group. We don't care. Izuku. Alright, when we go back to training I'll train you. Group. Thank you. As they went to go and play, as Izuku was making sure his son had sunscreen. We are here. Ino. What do you think? Izuku. Wow. Kushina. I don't feel sexy at all. Imagine her with a baby bump. Izuku. You are beautiful, you are carrying a child, sweetie. You are beautiful. Women. Of course you are beautiful, girls, show that baby bumps. Izuku. See. Kushina. Okay. Mina. Izuku, what do you think about your classmates? Imagine this as Psycho. Izuku. Beautiful, all of you. Kyoka. We also brought Hato and Hatsume. Najire. It's good to see you again. Mei. Yeah, hot stuff. Izuku. It's good to see you two again. You two look stunning. Both. Thanks. Mabui. Izuka, what do you think? Makoto. Tell us the truth. Izuka. God damn, I think heaven is missing some beautiful angels up there. Both. Thanks. Fuyumi. Blushing. Izuka, what do you think? Izuka. Beautiful. Makoto. Also, what about them? Kana. Hello, blushing. Izuku. Damn. Akano. Hey big boy, what do you think about my swimsuit? Is it sexy? Izuka. Yes. Chun-Li. This doesn't suit me. Izuka. Of course you look stunning with that bikini. Chun-Li. You think so? Izuka. Yes. Sue. Hey, what about me, huh? Izuka. Beautiful. Sue. Thanks, hot stuff. Mafuyu. I don't need your thoughts about it. Izuka. She does want a compliment. You look really beautiful. Mafuyu. Shut up, blushing. Mera. Hey, Izuka. Wow, you look wow. Mera. Thanks. Come on Mirko, show off a little bit. He will like it, I'm sure of it. Mirko. I am not sure about this Midnight. Midnight. Trust me, he will. Izuka. Mommy. Midnight. See what I told you. Izuma. What are you two doing here? Midnight. We heard you coming to the beach, and why not enjoy a day off to just relax and all. Mirko. Let's go and have fun. Eri. Let's go daddy. Anya. Let's go. As they all went into the ocean to play around, as Izuku and Izuka are teaching their daughters how to swim, as Kushina is resting her pregnant belly, but she has some food with her, making her happy. As Makoto, Mabui and Ino are fading their suntan as Izuma was with Kotaro. Izuku wanted to see how Izuma was with Kotaro, and if Kotaro was comfortable with them, as he sees that she is being the best auntie she can be. As she shows him different seashells that you can hear the ocean, making him smile. Izumi then went toward him with a popsicle, and he thanked her for it and began to enjoy it. Izuka. They sure have changed a lot. Izuku. Of course they did. But do you think they deserve a chance? Izuka. Only with time will tell, bro. I think the family therapy with Hounddog would be beneficial. Izuku. Do I have to show it touches his neck? Izuka. I think so, because they need to see what their actions have caused. Izuku. But still, Izuka. Look, we can use this opportunity to heal and move on. It's been 8 years, I think it's time to move on. You know, those with the Sharingan will only look into darkness, we need to change that. Izuku. Maybe you were right about that. As they keep on teaching their daughters when they learn how to swim. Mina. Let's hit the watermelon. Girls. Mineta. Damn it. As he was buried in the sand, as the girls went and they accidentally hit Mineta instead of watermelon, even thought they were told where was the watermelon. After a while, Mineta. I won't ever peep on them ever again or be perverted. Izuku. Wow. As Izuku managed to bust open the watermelon, as everyone got a piece, as Kushina got the largest one. Izuku sat down next to Kushina and put sunscreen on her belly. Kushina. I can't wait to meet our baby. Izuku. Me neither, can't wait to see what we are having. But they will have a family that loves them very much. Kushina. Of course. Kotaro. Mama, here you go. As Kotaro gave Kushina some more watermelon, making her happy as she hugged and kissed her son in the cheek, making him smile. Izuku. That's my boy for you, picks him up. As Izuku played volleyball for the rest of the day with his classmates, and he was with Midnight, Momo, Najire, Kami, Psycho and Mina, as he saw their boobs bounces around. Izuku. Boing boing. Mirko. Teach me about chakra. Najire. Who I also want to learn about chakra, can I also join the training? Izuka. Sure. Mirko. I'll get stronger and then fight you, and I will win this time. Izuka. Yeah. Izuku. So more people to learn about chakra, this is quite interesting. Izuka. You said it. As Izuku and Izuka spend time with them, as they did talk a bit with Izumi and Izuma, making them happy. As they all went home after a day at the beach, as they went back to the dorms, as Izuku and Izuka are happy about their new life, but what will happen to them in the future? Izuku. Let's give you your bath, Kotaro. Kotaro. Okay papa. Eri. Daddy, after can you dry my hair? Izuku. Sure sweetie. Eri. Yay. As Izuku smile, being surrounded by people he loves very much. Narrator Pav. Izuku. Alright Eri. Kotaro, you two listen to the girls, okay? Both. Okay. Izuka. Anya, be a good girl for daddy. Anya. Okay daddy. As Izuka and their wives left the dorms as they headed toward the school, as they entered the school and they went toward the Hounddog office as they knocked. Hounddog. Come inside. As they opened the door to see their family there waiting for them. As Izuku and Izuka went to sit down with their wives next to each other. Hounddog. Alright Midoriya and Uchiha families, today we are here to begin with the therapy of reuniting both families, especially the sons. First, Uchiha brothers, I'm glad that you are willing to do this. It took a lot of courage to do this. Both. Thank you, Hounddog. Alright then, we should start by discussing something, and I hope this will show the light of the trauma that Izuku went through. Inko. What do you mean? Izuku. This brings 2 fingers up. Released. As Izuku's skin began to disappear, as then they all see something horrible. Inko was crying tears of sadness and anger at herself for causing her son to do this. as they saw the scar that the rope left when Izuku hanged himself. Izuka. It has healed. Izuku. I know, Ino. I have been healing it but the damage is too severe. He shouldn't be alive. Inko. This is what we cause. Izuku. Yes, I thought maybe if I wasn't here then I wouldn't suffer and that all of you will be happy. And most importantly that I wouldn't be a burden towards Izuka. Hisashi. Crying we don't deserve anything from you after all we did. Izumi. Crying Oni-chan. Izuma. Izuku crying. Hound dog. I wanted Izuku to show this because I need you to see what Izuku was about to do. But even Izuku wants this to change, don't you? Izuku. Yes. Izuka. Me too. Inko. But you be mean since you got here. Izuku. After the fight with League and Gigantomachia we could see how hatred changed people. They loosed themselves to that hatred in their hearts. We didn't want that. Izuka. We don't want to continue with the curse of the Uchiha to be in darkness. We want to be better than our ancestors. Hound dog. Let's begin now. Everyone will talk and say anything you want. If the wives of the Uchiha brothers want to talk you can as well. You don't have to hold back your emotions, you can tell us anything you want. This is a safe space. Inko. I'll go first. I am truly sorry my boys for what I did to the two of Toy. Izuka, you two had to grow up and be adults when you were just kids. We stole your childhood and now you didn't have a good childhood and I'm truly sorry. If I could change the past I will do it in a heartbeat. Now I blame myself because you became what we never imagined our children be. People who kill to protect us. It kills me that you were driven to that. I don't deserve to be your mother to any of you four. Hisashi. I'm truly sorry my boys, you two needed your father to show you how to be a man, but Izuka, even though you had to become a dad to Izuku, I'm so proud that you became a better man than I ever would be. I am here a broken man standing to see my two boys become husbands and dads to their own children. Even if we are forgiven, you are better man that I ever was. But I'm proud that you became man that I respect. Izuma. Izuka, I supposed to be your twin sister and support you. Izuku, I was supposed to be your big sister but I was your tormentors at home. I was supposed to be the big sister of the group but I wasn't. I was a villain to all of you. Izuka, I stole your friends and I made you be an isolate boy, no friends. I ruined your relationship with Uchiha but I'm so glad that Fuyumi was there for you. And if she can make you happy I'm happy for you. Izumi. Oni-chan, Ni-chan, this is my fault. I didn't want you Oni-chan to die because you wanted to be a hero. I let Katsuki manipulate me to join in your bullying and I was an idiot to listen to him. We made your life a miserable and we stole your childhood for years, and now seeing you wanted to kill yourself I know that we can't never go back to the way we were once before you're being diagnosed quirkless. Ni-chan, you were a wonderful big brother and I couldn't see it. I'm truly sorry. The four of them are crying as Izuku and Izuka didn't say anything as they just close. The tension in the room too rough as Izuku spoke up. Izuku. Let me ask you all this. If we give you a chance you will do anything we ask. Inko. Of course. Izuka. If that means that you sever your friendship with Mitsuki, Masaru, Katsumi, Katsuki, Uchiha. Inko. If it means to have you back in our lives we will do it. After you left and we learned the truth I was so angry at them that their children did that to all of you. Izuma. Uchiha is leaving, she won't be a problem. Izuku. What about the Todoroki? Izumi. The same, I already told them anyway, they hated but I don't care, you are more important than them. Izuku then looks at Izuka as both then fist bump. Inko. What is going? Kushina. They are having an inner talk inside of their minds, they can do that. After a while of seeing them like that as they stop and stood up. Izuku. We will be a family once again. Izuka. You can still continue your friendship with your friends, we won't be that cruel to stop friendship, we aren't like that. The four then went to hug them as Inko hugged them the most as she was happy having her sons back in her life. She would be a good mom to them and a great grandma. Izuku. Izuka. Izuka. Flying Raijin level 2. Eri, Anya and Kotaro were there as they look around. Izuku. Eri, Kotaro. Izuka. Anya, it's time. Anya. You forgave them, daddy. Izuka. Yes. Kotaro. Grandpa and Grandma, Papa. Izuku. Yes, son. Eri. Cool, we have grandparents. Inko. That's right. Hisashi. Come to Grandpa. The kid went toward their grandparents as they hugged them right as Kushina Ino hold the hands of Izuku. Makoto and Mabui did the same thing. Izuku. Alright, who wants ice cream? Izuka. Let go, you three. The kids left with their dads. Ino and the other three wives look at them. Mabui. You are lucky that they want to be a family again. Makoto. Consider this as a warning. Ino. If you make them suffer again. Kushina. We won't hesitate to kill you. 4. Got it, Hisashi. Yes, and we won't. Izuma. You have our word. Kushina. Good, by the way, I'll be having twins, one boy and one girl. They will be named Naruto and Naruka. Inko. Thank you for telling us. The wives left as Hounddog was in the corner whimpering. Hisashi. Hounddog, what's wrong? Hounddog. They are scary whines. Narrator Pav. The class of 1A along with the big three are training again, as some are still having trouble with the water walking training and others have trouble with the tree walking training. Only the ones who pass were Izumi, Momo, Kyoka, Kirishima and Ojiro, who were in the next part of the test. Izuku. Alright, the 5 of you are the ones that finished the last 2, and this one is going to be a bit hard. You have to make shadow clone jutsu. Ojiro. The ones where you make clones. Izuku. Yes, like this +sign shadow clone jutsu. As 3 clones of Izuku appear standing next to him. Mina. What else can you do with those clones? All. Mina Ashido. Mina. I'm just asking. Ino. A lot giggling. Mina. You mean a gangbang? Izuku. Is she perverted or what? All. Yes. Mina. Hey, Izuku. Anyway, the 5 of your next step is to make a shadow clone, so try it. 5. Okay. As the 5 brought out their chakra as they are releasing it. As they made a puff as they look at their side to see that they didn't do the shadow clone right. Izuka. Burst out laughing. That's what happened to Izuku. Izuku. Can it, asshole? Momo. This is quite embarrassing. Izuku. Don't worry about it. Plus checks out the clone, you gotten the right measurements. Momo blushing measurements. Izuku. Blushing sorry. Inko. Izuka, did you give Izuku porn mags? Izuka. Of course I did. When he hit puberty I got him his first dirty mag. Hisashi. Izuka, run. Izuka. Why? He sees his mother giving him a deadly aura as he just ran from there as she chase him after. Izuku. That's what you get, asshole. My clones go and help the others. I know that Izuka would be busy. Clones. Right. Izuku was in charge of the training since Izuka was in a corner in a timeout. Izuka. I'm a grown man and I'm getting a timeout, no fair. Inko. Don't make me give you the sandal. Izuka. I'll be quiet. Izuku. Idiot. Izuku then saw that Momo, Kyoka and Izumi made their clones. He went toward the clones as he checked them out as he saw that they are the real thing. Izuku. Okay, you 3 pass and now you can working on different jutsus. But let's focus on one of a time. And we will be working with your nature chakra. Kyoka. Nature chakra. Izuku. It's basically the elements. As you've seen, we use many different of elemental jutsus. We have an affinity for all from light, darkness to fire and water. We will be using this papers to test your nature chakra. This are called chakra papers. Izumi. So how do we know about our nature chakra, Oni-chan? Izuku. Well, Izumi, you focus your chakra on them. As you can see, Izuku. With this we'll know your nature chakra and focus on jutsus of that specialty. Momo. But what about your wind style Rasen Shuriken? Izuku. It's a upgrade version of my Rasengan. Izuku. The Rasengan is chakra spinning around in a force. When made it contact makes a huge impact of power, sending the opponent back. But if I added my wind nature chakra into it, I could transform it into my wind style Rasen Shuriken. Kyoka. Wow, and your other one? Izuku. My Chidori is basically concentrating chakra into my right hand and manipulated, adding lighting nature into it to become my Chidori. Izuku. This two are my most powerful jutsu in my arsenal along with my Kirin. Izumi. That's so cool, Oni-chan, sparkling eyes. Izuku. Of course you will think that Izumi taps her forehead. Izumi. Okay. Izuku. Well, here, gives them a paper, try placing your chakra on them. The trio grabbed the paper and they began to place their chakra on them as Izuku was watching this. Momo, her paper burn, which means she can have fire-based jutsus. Kyoka her paper wrinkle meaning she has lighting base nature chakra. For Izumi her paper was lighting and wind. Izumi. Does that mean I have 2 nature chakra? Izuku. That is right. Izumi. Awesome. Izuka. Half of the class finished the water and walking training. Izuku. They should begin to do the shadow clone jutsu. Izuka. Okay. Izuku taught them basic jutsu to practice for the meantime. Momo taught her how to do the fire style. Fireball jutsu. For Kyoka she taught her basic lighting style attacks, and to teach her the Chidori, and for Izumi some attacks using a big fan for her wind nature and Chidori and basic lighting jutsu. Everyone was training as Izuku sat down as he saw his son coming toward him. Kotaro. Papa gives him a water bottle, good job. Izuku. Thanks champ. He takes the bottle and takes a sip as he then gives some to his son making him happy. As Inko joined them as she gave Izuku katsudon to eat as she fed Kotaro. Izuku. Thanks mom. Inko. You are welcome. Kotaro. Thank you grandma. Inko. You are welcome by grandbaby. Izuku. He really is like me. Inko. Katsudon, that's what you always wanted when I was pregnant with you. Izuku. Yeah, sorry about that. Inko. Don't be. Izuku. Oh, that's right. Inko. What? Izuku. Ino tomorrow. Ino. I know. Kushina. Don't tell me you forgot. Izuku. No I didn't, but we forgot to tell them. Ino. Oh right. Hisashi. What's tomorrow? Izuku. Kotaro's 2nd birthday. All. What? Inko. Why didn't you tell me? Izuku. I forgot to tell you, we already have everything planned. Inko. Hisashi, credit card now. Hisashi. Can I come? Inko. Let's go. Izuka. That's it for training. All. Sensei, can we go and shop for Kotaro? Aizawa. Sure. They all left, leaving the 2 brothers alone as they look at each other. Izuku. I think tomorrow would be a big day. Izuka. Totally. Izuku. You think Shin will attack? Izuka. Let's hope not. Narrator Pav. Kotaro and Izuku are in the common room as the boys are decorating the living room for a birthday party. Izuku. Ready for your birthday, champ. Kotaro. Yes papa. Izuku. This is going to be your 2nd birthday. Ino came inside as she had the party items with her. Ino. Why aren't you doing nothing? Izuku. I place the boys in the class under a genjutsu to do whatever I want. Ino. You can't do that. Izuku. I asked Aizawa, he said it was okay, plus when he says one word he could make them be quiet for a long time so he can sleep. Ino. He said yes. Izuku. In a second. Ino. So what are you doing? Kotaro. Mama boys times. Ino. Ah, my baby boy is 2 years old, let me. Izuku. Oh hell no, you will be putting him a sailor outfit and I won't let you do that. Kotaro. Scary. Ino. They aren't that bad. Izuku. They are evil. Ino. Then what are you going to dress him up as? Izuku. You will see. Ino. Don't do anything stupid. Izuku. I won't. Kotaro. Me like it. Ino. Fine. She left to change into another set of clothes as Izuku went to change along with Kotaro. 20 minutes have passed as everyone was back in the common room waiting for the birthday boy. Kushina. Where is he? Ino. Izuku, don't make him wear anything stupid. Izuka. Better than a sailor outfit. Makoto. Slaps his head, sorry about that. Izuka. I'm telling the truth about this. Fuyumi. But they are so cute. Akano. I agree. Mera. Yeah, because they look so cute that you just want to cuddle them like that. Izuka. I don't understand woman fashion at all. Mabui. You are the one to talk, you and your brother only wear ninja clothes. Izuka. They are comfy. Kotaro. Mamas. Kotaro. Nina. Ino. Oh, look at my baby, he is so adorable. Kushina. Ah, Inko. He is so cute. Kotaro. No, deadly ninja. Inko. I'm sorry, but deadly ninja. Izuku. See, I can change him properly. Izuma. That's a first. Izuku. Hey, Izumi. Let's get this party started. They all began to enjoy the party as Izuka talked with the sisters of his students. They really like to talk to him. Yes, he knows that they have fallen in love with him and want to be more than that, but they have to prove it that they can be with him by his 2 wives. Hisashi. What you got him? Izuku. Well, it's something a boy his age should have. Hisashi. What, Izuku? You will see Dad. They began to have food and dessert, which was all good due to Makoto and Kushina making it. It was time for cake. All. Happy birthday, Kotaro. Kotaro blew out the candles as everyone clapped as Izuku grabbed a piece and plucked it in his nose, making him smile and laugh. As they all had cake and were super happy. Inko. I think it's time for presents. Eri. Yes, Anya. You will love my present, Kotaro. The class gave him bunch of toys which he liked a lot as he gave them a hug and a kiss on the cheek, making them super happy. Izuma. Alright, here you go, Kotaro, this is from me. She handed him the complete set of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy series. Kotaro. Thank you, Aunt Izuma. Izuma. You are welcome. Izumi. I got you this, Kotaro, the Super Train Megazord toy. Kotaro. Thank Aunt Izumi. Izumi. You are welcome, Kotaro. Hisashi. And I got you this one. Kotaro. Time Force is so cool, thanks Grandpa. Hisashi. You are welcome. Mabui. Kotaro, I got you this Ninja Megazord. Kotaro. Thanks Auntie Mabui. Mabui. You are welcome, Kotaro. Makoto. And I got you the Super Megaforce Ultra Zord. Kotaro. This is awesome, thank you Auntie Makoto. Makoto. You are welcome. Anya. My turn, I got you the complete series of Dino Fury Megazord. Kotaro. Thanks Anya-chan. Anya. You are welcome. Eri. Now time for the big sister. Daddy told me you like Power Rangers, so here the Time Force Red Battle Warrior toy. Kotaro. Nei-chan love it. Eri. I know you will. Ino. I got this for my baby boy. The Dino Thunder Triorosic Battlerizers toy. Kotaro. Mama loved Shu. Ino. Love you too. Kushina. Now my turn, I got you the Red Dragon Fire Ranger Battlerizers toy. Kotaro. Thank you Mama, I love it. Kushina. You are welcome. Izumi. Now it's time for his papa and uncle. Izuka. Well, I got him this, happy birthday, Kotaro. Kotaro. My own headband, thank Shu Uncle Zuka. Izuka. You are welcome. Inko. Now my turn. Izuku. What you got him, Mom? Inko. This. As a bunch of presents arrived as Hisashi's souls left his body, as it was a bunch of clothes and different things. Kotaro. Thank you Grandma. Inko. You are welcome my grandbaby. Ino. Now Izuku, what you got him? Izuku. Something a boy should have. Kushina. What, Izuku? This summoning jutsu. A huge smile appear as everyone cough as they see something, a dog. Izuku. This is Micah and he is Kotaro present. Micah. Hello, all. He talk. Kotaro. Sparkling eyes talking doggy. Eri. So cool. Anya. Can I pet you? Micah. Yes. The kids began to pet him as they all gather around him. Izuma. Can we have pets? Aizawa. Sure, why not? Kotaro. Thank you Papa, love you. Izuku. Love you too my champ. Izuka. Are you ready to have him? Kotaro. Kotaro big boy. Izuku. I see. If this ain't touching Izuku. Izuku. Shin. Shin kicked Izuku, sending him through the wall as he went after him. Izuka. Shit, Aizawa gets the students out of here and everyone else. Inko. Let us help. Izuka. First with the evacuation and then help us. Goes after them. They all left as everyone felt something bad is going to happen to them and they want to make sure this doesn't happen. Narrator Pav. Izuku was sent crashing into the water fountain outside of the school. He changes into his hero outfit. As he sees Shin about to attack him when Izuka kicks him, sending him to the side. Izuka. Izuku, you okay? Izuku. Yeah, let's do this. Both activated their Ms as both dashes towards Shin. Izuku. Let's finish this Shin once and for all. Shin. I couldn't agree more. They went to attack them, but when they saw that Shin managed to block their attacks. As both were shocked. Shin. I have gained something that you will never gain, ** Rinnegan activated. Both. What, Shin? This is where you are going to die. Meanwhile with the staff as they are evacuating the students and everyone. Ino. Come on Kushina. Kushina. But Izuku. Kotaro. Mama Papa strong, be alright. Eri. That's right, Anya. Daddy and Uncle Zuku won't die. Hisashi. Let's get the students to safety and the civilians. Inko. Where are Izumi and Izuma? Fuyumi. They went to help. Momo. But they were told not to interfere. Inko. Let's get the students and civilians to safety first and the help. Kyoka. But, Iida. We can't do nothing, we have to wait. Shoto. As much I don't want to, we will be killed and we will be a burden to the two of those fighting. Meanwhile back with the brothers are fighting against Shin. Shin. Why struggle, you know you can't win. Izuku. Who cares? Izuka. We will win no matter what. Izuku and Izuka keep on fighting, but Shin was strong as they couldn't land a hit on him. Shin. Kicks his Izuku's stomach sending him back, you two will die here. Izuka. Shin, why would you do this for power? What brings power? Shin. To be the strongest, I want to be the strongest. Izuku. And you kill your parents. Shin. They were a hindrance to me and my goal. Aren't you the same? You didn't want your parents. We are the same. Izuka. We aren't the same. Izuku. Only Master knew. I had another reason to become a shinobi. Shin. What is it? Izuku. I'm not a mistake, I am mean to do amazing wonderful things and I wanted my family to be proud of me, that's why I train hard to achieve that. True, we hated our family, but they are still our family and we love them. Izuka. We left to gain power to become something in this life. Izuku. Our strength, our bonds come from our hearts. Izuka. We will defeated you. Shin. Pathetic. They are both sent flying after a coordinated attack. Izuku made two clones as they began to do their thing. Sasuke began to fight him. Izuka. Your opponent is me. Both began to fight as Izuku was focusing on his move. As he saw it was ready. Izuku. Izuka now. He went back as Shin saw Izuku throw his attack. Izuku. Wind style. Rasen Shuriken. He threw his attack towards Shin as he was caught as an explosion appeared as Izuku and Izuka were about to breath when Izuka was kicked by Shin. Izuku. You bastard. Izuku punched Shin in the face as then he grabbed Shin by the arm and spun him around, upper kick and towed the air. Shin then uses Rinnegan to pull Izuku toward him and punch him in the stomach, making him spit blood, sending him crashing to the ground. Izuka appears in front of Shin and slashes him, making him scream in pain, as his eye in the middle was damaged. Shin. You bastard. As he was about to pierce him when Izuka was pulled back as he saw Izuka. Izumi, Izuma, what the hell are you two doing here? Izuku. We told you to leave. Izumi. We couldn't let you fight him alone. Izuma. That's right, Izuku. It's not safe here. Shin. Well, I can now kill more of you, this is quite a treat. Izuku. Fine, you can help us. Izumi. We will. Izuka. Go. The four dashes toward him as Shin using his Rinnegan is dodging their attacks. As he kicks Izuma, sending her rolling on the ground, as then he grabs Izumi by the throat, slamming her to the ground. As Izuku and Izuka were then slammed to the ground by Shin. Izuka. Fuck. Izuku. We have to do something. Izuka. What? Izuku. Kirin. Izuka. Fine, can you hold him off? Izuku. Sure. As Izuku gets up and dashes towards Shin as both begin to fight one another. Izuka. Izumi, Izuma protects me while I do my jutsu at full power. Both. Got it. Izuka began to charge up his chakra as he closed his eyes to feel it. As he saw his brother fighting against him, as he saw his sisters uses their telekinesis to put barriers around him. Izuka. Only one shot to do this. Izuku was fighting against Shin as Shin was easily overpowering him. Shin. Now this is where both of you die and my dream of being the strongest shinobi will come to fruition. Izuku. Like hell it is. Izuka. Now, Izuku. Alright. As Shin saw Izuka's ultimate jutsu as he lowered it towards him as a huge explosion appear. Izuku. Finally, Izuka. This was harder than expected. Izuku. Thanks to you two we managed to defeated him. Izuka. That's right, Izumi. We are glad to help. Izuma. Glad. Izuku. Well, I think we should. Then Izuku was stabbed through the chest as he coughed up blood. Trio. Izuku, Oni-chan. Shin. That wouldn't kill me. Izuka. Grabs his sword, you bastard. He longs toward Shin as Shin tops him in mid-air and grabs his sword and stabs Izuka through the heart. Shin. My mission is complete. The heroes and staff arrive as Inko and Hisashi see this as they see their two sons in the ground not moving. Inko. My babies. Hisashi. My boys. Shin. What are you going to do now? Izuma. I'm going to fucking kill you. Shin. What? The staff and heroes went toward the boys and made sure their bodies are fine. Inko saw them as her last memories of her boys as Izuka was around 12 and Izuku was 4 as both are fighting over the last cookie as Inko came and gave them another cookie for them to share. Both. Thanks mom, I love you. Inko. My baby's crying. Meanwhile in the bunker as everyone saw what happened as Ino, Kushina, Makoto, Mabui are crying holding their kids. Fuyumi. Natsuo Tuya, let me go, I need to be there. Natsuo. I'm sorry we can't let you go. Tuya. That's right. 1A girls Mei Najire Midnight. Izuku crying. Older sisters Mirko. Izuka crying. With the dead of the brothers nobody can counter the power of Shin Uchiha who will. Narrator Pav. The staff along with Izumi and Izuma are fighting against Shin, they can't even land a hit on him but they are trying. Izumi. I will kill you for killing my Oni-chan and Ni-chan. Izuma. You don't get away from this. Shin. We will see about that. Inko. You took my baby boys away from me. Hisashi. My boys. Endeavor. My 2 nephews, you will pay. Meanwhile, Izuku and Izuka both are next to each other. Their eyes are not white as both are dying. They are both transported into an empty room. Izuku. Is this limbo? Izuka. Or hell? Neither. Both. You are sage of the 6th paths. My name is Harugomo Otsutsuki. It's a pleasure to meet descendants of Sasuke Uchiha and Naruto Uzumaki. Izuku. Are you here to take us to help? Izuka. Yeah, Harugomo. No, you two aren't here for that. Shows the fight outside. Shin Uchiha is a danger to your world but you two are the only ones to stop him. Izuku. But he is too strong. Harugomo. I know that's why I'm here. Izuka. What do you mean? Harugomo. In this power chakra is a lost cause but with the two of you managed to bring it back. As your sisters did the same way, shows them using the Sharingan. Izuku. How come they can use it? Harugomo. Due to the trauma of seeing their older twin siblings, seeing him like that has awakened their Uchiha genes deep inside of them. But are you two sure you want to leave them alone? They see the staff and their families getting their ass kicked but they won't stop. As Izuku and Izuka look at the screen of where their wives are watching. Kotaro. Papa move crying. Eri. Daddy don't leave us, we need you. Anya. Crying, Daddy don't leave us. Question mark. Dada. Kushina. Izuku don't go, we need you. Ino. That's right, don't leave. 1A. Uchiha. Mabui. Izuka. Makoto. Darling don't leave us. Fuyumi. Izuka crying, please don't leave me again. Older sisters. Izuka, we want to get to know you better. Harugomo. Are you two thinking about letting them alone? Of course not. Izuka. Master Boruto. Boruto. My pupils, I'm so proud seeing all of you accomplished. Izuku. Master. Boruto. It's okay, you can go back. You two deserve a second chance to be heroes, so you can go back. Izuka. But he is too strong. Boruto. That's why I'm giving my eyes to Izuku. Harugomo. And me to you, Izuka. The Rinne Sharingan, the combat of the Rinnegan and Sharingan, the most powerful on. Do you accept it? Izuku. Yes. Izuka. Of course. Boruto. Go and kick his ass and show them the true power of the Uchiha bloodline. Both. Right. Shin. This is goodbye. He approached Inko as Hisashi began to run to save his life but he was too slow as 2 blurs pass him. Shin. Say hello to your sons for me. Hey assholes. Our mother is off limits. Inko and the rest couldn't believe it as they saw Izuku and Izuka alive. Those in the bunkers are happy as well. Inko. Izuku. Mom, you and the rest leave, let us handle this. Izuka. That's right, Inko. But, they both turn around as Inko eyes widen to see them. Izuku. We have power now. Izuka. We are stronger. Imagine both eyes. Shin. How are you two alive? I kill you. Izuku. You did. Izuka. But someone brought us back to live. Izuku. Can you guess who? Shin. Boruto Uchiha. Izuku. That's right, Izuka. Now mom, let me and Izuka handle this, alright. Izuku. That's right, let's go. They have become stronger as Izuku punched Shin in the stomach hard, making him spit blood. Shin. They have gotten stronger. Izuku. Shin, you are too clouded by the darkness of our family. Izuka. You couldn't see the light that we see. Shin. What do you mean? Izuku. Our power doesn't come from our Sharingans, it comes from deep with our hearts. We are the ones that make our chakra and eyes strong and not the way around. We are shinobis. Izuka. You don't have any sons and we have several that are behind us and supporting us. Shin. Who are they? Both. The people that care about us and that we love. Izuku grabs his arm as Izuka uses his knee to hit him into the face as Izuku also hits him in the face, sending him back. Izuku. This is the end for you, Shin. Izuka. You won't hurt anyone ever again. Izuku. Rasengan. Izuka. Chidori. Both. Let's go beyond plus ultra. Both attack Shin at the same time as he spit blood, as he then felt all the emotions of Izuku and Izuka to them running away, meeting Boruto, him betraying him, their master dead, meeting their wives, their kids, their ex-family, and their new friends. He saw where their power comes from. Shin. I see. As Shin was finally defeated, as Izuku and Izuka both saw him in the ground. Shin. You think that I could be with my parents? Izuku. Hard to say, you did a lot of bad things. Izuka. You are going to hell. Shin. At least I wanted to see them one last time to say how sorry I am. Then we are going to hell with you. Our precious boy. Shin. Crying mom, dad. Mr. Uchiha. No matter what, we will always be together. Ms. Uchiha. As a family. Shin then closed his eyes as Izuku and Izuka saw him turn back into a kid as they left, leaving them alone. Izuku and Izuka were then hugged by their mother and dad. Both just smile and hug them. However, Izuku. Let go, I have broke ribs. Izuka. Me too. As they let them go as both are rolling in the ground. Both. That hurts, ow 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 ow. Izumi. Oni-chan. Izuma. Izuka. Both. Both of you are ugly criers. Izumi. We are glad that you are alive. Izuku. Of course, do you think we will live our lovely wives alone and our kids? Izuka. Our master would kick us out of hell. On cue, their wives and kids came and hugged them, making this happen. As Izuma then grabbed Fuyumi and kiss her on the lips, she tries to protest but she couldn't and kiss him back. Izuka. Now Fuyumi, Todoroki, marry me. Fuyumi. Yes. Makoto. Finally Izuka. Mabui. Me and Makoto are pregnant again. Inko. Me too, Izuku. Inko. Sparkling eyes, more grandbabies to spoil. Hisashi. Oh. As both brothers pass out from the utter shocked. Makoto. That was unexpected. Eri, Anya. Mommies, where do babies come from? Kotaro. Yay. For you. Hisashi. I had the same expression. Narrator Pav. It's been a couple of weeks since the Shin attack incident and Izuku and Izuka are returning back to normal. They still have their eyes but they can turn them off and on like normally. Right now Izuku and Izuka are at the dorms with their friends and classmates. Izuku. So that's what's going to happen. Izuku and Izuka were told by the Anbus that their mission was over if they wanted to come back. But if they wanted another mission where they have to be bodyguards until the class of 1A would graduate to be heroes. They accepted, knowing they don't want to leave just yet. Izuka. To be honest, living in close quarters is such a drag that being here is like being in paradise. Izuku. Yeah, and Kotaro, Anya and Eri have more freedom to play with Nezu, making that playground for them to play with. Kushina. All the delicious food. Izumi. So I got a text from Katsumi that Uchiha already settled in France. Izuka. That's great for her, I'm really happy for her moving to a new place and starting over. Izuku. So how does it feel to be with Nei-chan? Izuka. Great. Izuku. I see. Ino. We are back. Inko arrives with her daughter-in-laws from shopping for the new babies that are on their way. Hisashi had lost all of his color and his soul was leaving his body as Izuma was dragging him. Izuka. Sorry about that. Hisashi. It's okay, I invested my money and I still have some left. Izuku. That's great. Hisashi. Yeah. Kotaro. Papa. He ran toward him as Izuku picked him up. Kotaro. Shopping scary, no more. Kotaro scared. Izuku. What did you do? Ino. We saw this sailor outfits shop and they have a photo shoot and we went overboard. Izuka. That's too cruel. Izuku. That's right, Inko. But it was cute. Izuku. You aren't taking my son shopping anymore, I'll be the one to buy his things. From now on. Kushina. But, Kotaro. Mama please puppy eyes. Women. Fine. Izuku. No more, you are going to suffer my boy. Izuka. And I'm telling you right now my sons would be shopping with me so he won't have to suffer. Makoto. Fine. But our daughter are fair game. Izuka. Fine. They all sat down with the class as they hang out with they were happy. As the girls of 1A and their older sister came to hang out more often and spent time with Izuka. It's dead at night at Izuku was outside admiring the moon as he then felt a tap on his forehead. Izuka. What you doing? Izuku. Taking the scenery like we used to do. Izuka. A lot has changed. Izuku. No doubt. Sees Hickeys, I see that Nei-chan is here spending the night. Izuka. Of course she is still a bit shaken up from the incident. Izuku. I know my wives are still the same way. Izuka. Well, the future ain't told, we are in control of our own destiny. Izuku. Damn right, Izuka. So the usual. Izuku. Of course. As they appear in a fake city as both climb down as they dashes toward each other as they activate their Susanos. Epilogue. Izuku. We are here. Izuku arrived at his brother's mansion as he was with his many wives. After the graduation, Momo, Kyoka, Mina, Ochako, Toru, Tsuyu, Kami, Saiko, Mainajire and Midnight confessed to Izuku, which he accepted, and now he is married to them. As they are pregnant, and Ino, this is her 4th pregnancy and Kushina is her 3rd. Izuka. You are late. Izuku and his wives are making food as Inko and Hisashi are playing with their grandchild. Izuku married Fuyumi, Kana, Akano, Su, Mara, Chun-Li, Mirko and Mafuyu. As Makoto, she is in her 2nd and Mabui in her 5th and Fuyumi in her 3rd one. Kana, Akano, Su, Mara, Mafuyu, Mirko, Chun-Li just gave birth and don't want kids yet. Izumi. Sorry we are late. Hitoshi. That was my fault. Izumi fell in love with Hitoshi and got married and have a daughter. Izuma. Natsuo. Natsuo. Coming honey. Izuma and Natsuo got together as they are pregnant at the moment and they have a son. Izuku. Well, we are all here, let's see the news. Eri and Anya came inside as they are 18 right now, as then they are holding their boyfriend hand which they are shaking. Izuku. Yes, Eri. Well dad, me and Kota. Anya. Me and Damien have something to say. Both. What? Anya, Eri. We are pregnant. The moms scream in joy as Inko was happy being a great grandma as Izuku and Izuka look at Kota and Damien. Izuku. Kota. Izuka. Damien. Both. Yes sir. Both. Run. The two book it as Izuka and Izuku grab their sword as they chase after them. Boruto was watching this as he was laughing his ass off. They are trying to stop Izuku and Izuka from murdering the boys but they can't. Eri, Anya. Daddy. 4. Yes. Izuku. Izuka. Looks at the boyfriend. Pray that you survived. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to hype this video as it helps a lot, and now we will see you in the next video.